Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. Um, hello, folks. Thank you all for being here tonight. We pick up tonight's session where the party was taking a breather, resting, and kind of catching themselves uh, in Van Richten's tower. Um, Thrud and Adon had went out to hunt in the morning, uh, as well as basically grocery shop for Adon for a few things he needed. Um, they Adon and Thrud had a combat encounter um, with the very strange wooden-like creatures that almost like animated trees, uh, blights, needle blights to be specific. After dispatching them, following tracks that Thrud had identified as like recent tracks from a rather large deer, you two made your way down to another small kind of really tiny clearing, and eventually heard some different howls than what you're used to. And it kind of put you guys off, and you guys kind of took more of a cautious approach and found the deer you had been tracking dead, and a small wolf. Uh, couldn't be much bigger than maybe the size of like a maybe a German Shepherd. And while Thrud was busy harvesting some meat from the deer, Adon had looked down and noticed that this wolf had transformed into like a teenage boy, unconscious and still kind of bleeding from a puncture wound from, assumably, the battle with the deer. You all kind of Thrud had administered quick first aid, and you all had kind of carried this boy back to Van Richten's tower and patched him up even more, presented him with some healing, and he woke up and basically said his name is Ren. We pick up today's session kind of right there in kind of the base of Van Richten's tower. The party all kind of grouped up.
Is Ren WREN or was it just REN?
Just straight up Ren and Stimpy style.
Got it. Two N's or one?
Just one.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, I don't have Sirenscape up. I was wondering why it's so damn quiet. Also,
there's
nobody's
crows.
saying anything.
There's crows out there howling. Shriek, what are you doing? You see this roughly dressed boy, kind of scruffy, darker hair. It's kind of standing in the corner.
We're just gonna like redo the dialogue from last time.
Well, I didn't know if like what you guys were kind of working on moving towards.
I think we came to the conclusion that we were stuck in this now, and that Thrud was the only person that knew anything about any of this, so we just had to follow him, his lead on it.
That is correct.
As far as like the werewolves and returning the pup.
Man, it would be phenomenal if I could hear things without my neighbors just yelling. Like, I literally hear my neighbors louder than I hear you guys.
Just
Whoa.
lean out the window and watch your profanity.
I'm gonna say that real quick, but we ain't gonna discuss that. We're only a minute into this video.
Watch your profanity.
You want to see a dead body?
So it's kind of up to you guys where you want to head next.
Yeah.
Ren's kind of like looks at you and he's like, I'd kind of like to get back to Zulika.
If we come with you, will you vouch for us so we don't So they don't think we did this to you?
I mean, I'll tell them the truth. I just
Right, we just don't want to
my word doesn't really carry that far in the pack.
Right, we just don't want them to assume that we like kidnapped you or anything, you know?
Oh,
I mean,
can I have the map back, please?
obviously, I'm not going to lie.
Thank you.
Just don't come with weapons drawn. I think we'd be okay.
Right. Like we're looking for help. We're looking for friends. And if we can make friends with you and your people, that would be ideal. So I just want to make sure we have the best chances.
I know. I'm not really sure about that, but if you could help me get back in one piece, I'm still kind of a little bit roughed up.
Right, yeah, absolutely. We have plenty of experience.
I'm not even sure if they'll take me back in, but
What?
at least like to try.
Why would you say that?
They left me out there for dead.
They left you out there. Is that a common occurrence?
Yeah. I mean, they don't really keep weak wolves around.
They consider
The
you
strength of the pack. Yeah.
As
Kirill might not
Go ahead.
want me to be back. I don't know. I just want to go see Zulika and see if maybe she can vouch for me to get back into the pack. If they wanted me back, they would have took me with them, even if I was injured. But
Well, what makes them think you're so weak?
he kind of just like lifts up his shirt and points to the bandage.
I mean,
I got this from a deer.
right.
It's weak.
I mean,
You did say the deer was like bigger in size than typically what you would picture as a deer.
Oh yeah, this was
Um,
like a large deer.
did we?
And,
I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hearing Ren mention that he got attacked by the deer and getting the wound to his side, Fred's gonna kind of like clear his throat and look at him for a minute. In your defense, my child, that was not an ordinary deer. So be proud of yourself that you did kill it.
I didn't do anything. I was with the hunting pack and basically just got in the way.
Oh, I see now. I wonder if we have anything.
Has he made any like sort of acknowledgement to Kane at all? Like, does Thread notice like if he's like noticing where Kane's been standing, or like has stood in this room, or like looking
No.
towards where Kane ever may be?
He's a lot of like eyes on the ground, kind of like towards his feet, and kind of like arm holding this, like holding one of his arms. He's just very shy and kind of almost embarrassed.
I have an idea.
Hasn't really had any kind of like
Inclination of what Kane is or anything?
no.
Okay, got it. I just wanted to ask that since
Yep.
you know.
No, it makes sense.
I have an idea. What if we made it look like you were stronger?
What do you mean? Like what? How?
I'll lift up a piece of my armor, exposing like some of my chest.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to scratch me. I want you to attack me.
Why?
Because if we take you back with someone that you wounded, and you defended yourself against, you might have better chances. I'm no, none of us in this little adventuring group are slouches as far as it comes to our combat skills.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Come on, baby. 12.
He's kind of like looks up a little bit at you, kind of sizes you up, and he goes, no offense, I don't think that'd be really impressive. It might work if I scratch that guy. And he points to you, Thrud.
Thread's gonna be sitting there watching this entire like interaction, just looking at Henry very like quizzically, like you realize they know how he was. Okay.
Captain, of all people, you should know that there's a such thing as being caught off guard.
I'm aware, but the party he was hunting with are aware of the fact that he was wounded to begin with. They assumed he is dead, or still dying, and honestly, if they didn't acknowledge my presence there, they're going to assume nobody has found him.
If they didn't acknowledge your presence there, were they there already?
I wouldn't say they were there, but as me and Adon approached, I heard them leaving.
Also, do we think that lying to them is going to be the best thing?
We got liars.
I was going to say lying is not our strongest suit here. This party would be hung for lying. We're terrible at it. But I don't think you're wrong in the idea of trying to help Ren. We just need to find a better way of doing it. If it comes down to me sacrificing a part of myself, so be it. I'm the biggest of us all here. I've got a little bit I can lose. You've been through enough, Henry, especially in the course of a day.
I still think it's worth a shot. I mean, in a setting like this where dominance is power, or vice versa, I think exercising someone's strength could probably lead to a good outcome in this.
You're not wrong, they do. Trust me, I know how the werewolves operate. They very much have their alpha and their leader. But you taking another wound is unnecessary. You've been through enough. I'm more than willing to put myself on the line, but once we get closer, because no offense, Ren, if anything does happen along the way on this trip, I would prefer if all of us were at least close to 100%.
Kane kind of like steps closer to you, Thrud, and he's kind of says, "Perhaps we can hunt another deer, perhaps a bigger deer." And he could bring it back and say that he had taken it down to perhaps win his pride back. No blood would have to be shed amongst us.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe even something more dangerous if there's something around here like that.
Ren's kind of like nodding his head slightly.
Hearing that, Throat's gonna kind of like, his eyes are gonna widen a little bit, not expecting an answer like that from Kane. Not sure if this is more of the Augustus side or the Kane side of him, but he's going to look at Ren for a second. I don't know if your pack works like the one I'm familiar with, but when you all came out hunting, were you all hunting one creature, or were you all out here hunting individual things?
I'm still rather new. But Kirill, the alpha of the pack, he leads the hunting pack, and he catches a scent and he just tracks it down, and we corner it, and well, obviously not me, but I take them down that way. That's how at least he hunts.
A little bit different than what I'm familiar with, but nonetheless. Well, if that's what you're familiar with, Red, those will be the guidelines we will use. Well, I may be familiar with how werewolves operate and everything. Sadly, I'm not one myself, and I have a feeling you've probably got the best nose out of everybody in this room.
Perhaps.
That's what I was. That's what I was worried about. You Lycan, do you have a heightened sense of smell?
I'll be honest, it's hard to remember what life was like before.
So, if wounding you too close to the pack, Thrud, I mean that could cause an issue. It might tip them off to. It might make them more suspicious. Then again, I don't. I'm just making assumptions at this point. I don't know much about lycanthropy.
Well, that's why I'm hoping maybe we can find something that Ren can do himself.
Well, I mean, do you know if there's anything more dangerous in these woods besides just an extra large deer?
Are you asking Thrud or
Thrud.
Ren?
Henry, I know about as much of these areas as you do.
Well, maybe not here specifically, but well, you know what? Maybe I should ask Ren. Ren, is there anything more dangerous than a large deer out here?
Lord Strahd, I guess.
Well,
Haven't been out much hunting. Sorry.
Well, maybe we can. I know the captain's pretty good at tracking things. His reputation precedes him in the Lord's Alliance. Maybe we can take a look around and see if we can find something maybe more apt to gain you a reputation, and we can assist taking it down together.
Perhaps.
What do you think, Captain?
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I'd much rather do that than get injured as I can. I have a feeling all of these wounds build up upon themselves. I'm not as shocked and surprised I used to be.
Oh, what are you talking about? And I'll give him a right jab in the gut.
Throws don't even feel anything. He's gonna walk down a troop.
If I ever found out you hit me.
If I find out you hit my boy, I'm gonna hurt you. Did Thrud find anything else? Other notable tracks while he was out?
In the time you spent in the wilderness here, seems rather mundane. Like classic wolves. Obviously deer. Perhaps a bear print or two, but that was all the way back in closer to Valaki, in that section of woods. Make a wisdom check, Thrud.
A bear would be prime, dude.
With kind of the the knowledge that you have from in your past dealings with packs of werewolves. Um, you know the ones that are in the wilderness establish themselves as the number one predator, the top of the food chain, and any kind of competing predator to them, they they snuff out.
Yeah.
They completely snuff out. So you would probably assume the only thing really left in this neck of the woods are deer or wolves or werewolves,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like small stuff, rabbits, coons,
Um,
things of that nature.
kind of taking a minute to think back. The Thread's gonna take a second to look at Ren as Thread actually recalls his hunt when he was raised. Ren, this might sound a little weird. Have you heard stories of any unique creatures in these woods that aren't Strahd or werewolves?
I just don't know much. I've only been part of the pack a couple weeks. I had to
Captain.
kill my best friend.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Captain, what if we found another direwolf?
I don't think you'd want to do that.
I mean,
Do
we
you
took out a few on our way.
That was all self-defense.
are you in league with Strahd?
Absolutely not.
That's
It's
why
best to stay away from the dire wolves then.
believe me, those casualties were.
And
only
you
for
also
self-defense.
should watch your mouth if you do make it to the den.
About what?
Your den or direwolf den?
It's one and the same.
Oh.
Kirill, bad things happened recently, right when I got there. And someone took me in and helped me, but her husband was. I don't know what happened to him. There's only speculation, but. I don't want to get wrapped up in your guys' business. If it's against Strahd, being vocally against him is probably not the best thing to do. Obviously, people don't like him, but the wolves and the werewolves at our den, they don't. They kneel. I guess I should say.
They bend a knee to Strahd.
Wouldn't you?
Absolutely not.
Clearly, you've never lost anyone. To Strahd, that is.
You speak of things you know not of, but it's not on you.
If I'm being completely honest, I'd probably just rather get back as quickly as I can. Perhaps I can beat the hunting party back and I could talk to Zulika before they get back. I'm afraid if they get back and talk about what happened to me, they'll just kill me on sight. At least if I can have a conversation with her, perhaps I won't be killed.
If you think that's your best chance, then
I don't know, I'm just a kid. Just trying to survive out here. I appreciate you guys saving me, I really do. It's just... I don't know you guys, and I appreciate your help, but I'm not like you.
we never said or assumed you were. We simply found someone that needed some assistance, and that's what we want to help with.
I understand.
Do you know of any shortcuts to where your pack is? Well, we are. They're gonna kind of just grab a map and roll it out just pointing
Yeah.
to where they are currently.
He's just like, it's probably best to head north and around the lake. The clearing's the safest place. I mean, the hunting pack went south. Well, I went south. It's probably best, safest that way. Less people.
Do you think you can make the trek? Or do you need help?
I'll be fine.
I think we should go with him.
We're going with him, Henry, but I wanted to make sure he could walk on his own.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I mean, whatever you did, whatever that magic was, it helped.
Making
That
sure
would
he
be,
can walk on his.
Small thrown to you. Thor's just gonna kind of point over to a Don. But
Thanks, buddy.
if you think you can make the trek, you're with me. And Thread will just kind of roll the map back up and shove it in his pouch, and start heading towards the exit of the tower.
Okay.
I will follow. No, I'll be last.
Okay.
So same with
So you
all
guys
the
are all
squishy
gonna
people.
kind of. You guys are gonna head up and around towards try to locate the den now.
Yep.
Sure.
I think that's our
Adon?
only out.
Adon? All right, that's what I like to see.
He has a
A thumbs up. Yeah, dude, he is looking rough. How's your face feeling after your teeth got ripped out?
Oh, that's fine. I'm
You
fine.
look like 10 years younger. Your face
Yeah?
is slimmer. Yeah.
That's good.
Lemon.
I don't know if that's true, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, man. Work it. Those bangs are helping. That does help. A
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm with it.
Okay. So we are going to have it's going to take, let's see, each one of these little squares, or sorry, hexagon, right? 6 sides
Sure, that's what we'll go with.
is a
I don't
quarter
know.
mile. An octagon's 8. Or quarter mile. And if I reference my sweet handy dandy movement book, I mean, you guys are traveling mostly like an open, like this field. It's not really that bad. It's a little bit hilly, but it's not that horrible. If you're moving normally, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, okay. I would like Shriek, can you roll a d20 for me in the
Yes,
box?
sir. In the box? Does it
Yeah.
have to be in the box? Fine, okay.
What's in the box?
That's a 19. That's an
Okay.
in-box 19, okay? This better be for something damn good.
All
But
right.
he gets attacked by birds that are actually mimics.
No. Horrible.
And JD snickered. That's all that matters.
Worth it. Okay.
Crap.
As you guys are kind of walking about, Shriek, you're kind of just keeping pace, and you step on something that's kind of doesn't sit right on your footocks.
Step on something that
Like
doesn't...
you stepped on something, and it's strange.
Let me look at this strange thing that I just stepped on.
It was kind of like it was squishy
Hmm.
and made kind of like
Was it
this
whoopee
an
cushion?
odd sound.
Was it whoopee
So-
cushion?
Yeah, almost pretty close. You kind of move your foot and you look down and you can see there's like this little kind of like a leather pouch that's like on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up this squishy leather pouch.
You grab it, and
I don't know.
immediately this tingling sensation goes from your hand all the way up your spine to the hairs on your human neck start to stand, and you realize that this is like a pouch made of like human flesh.
Oh, my
And the-
favorite kind of pouch.
And there's like a drawstring, and it's made of like sinew.
I'm uncomfortable. I am very uncomfortable right now.
Is this some sort of device that people use in this place to make themselves feel good? I hope not, because this is kind of, I don't like this. Does this look like a used sinew pouch?
No, it looks very similar to like a leather pouch for holding coin, but it's just made of flesh.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't think Shriek is this is kind of like this is kind of cool. I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay.
Is it like it hurts me to touch this, or it's
No,
just like
it's the creep factor.
Oh man.
It just is unsettling.
All right, so we're all down to creep.
Okay.
So we gonna open it up, see what's inside.
Let me
And y'all
see.
said Hackeron was bad. This fucker's out here opening up human pouches. Ew.
Well, not
Let's
necessarily
see.
human, just a fleshy pouch.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Oh God.
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two things. Roll
Okay.
a d20 for me.
Rolling
Another
a 20.
d20. Yes.
Oh baby.
Wow.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Oh.
Now roll a d10 for me.
Rolling a d10.
Hmm.
Oh, that's 100. Sorry, ignore that.
It's all good.
Even though can that
Dude,
just
you're
count as a
rolling-
9? Can that
you're
count
rolling
as a
like-
9? Since I just rolled
Trust me and roll a d10.
All right.
Things you never want to hear from your DM.
Yeah, yeah,
Trust
and then
me.
that's what happens. That's what happens.
Okay.
Son of a.
All right. I'm going. You open this up, and you kind of see these round, red, like marbles that are in the bottom, and like it's obviously the inside of the flesh. It kind of makes it tough to see, and it's kind of darker out, but you see like a glimmer of like gold in these like orange reddish marbles.
I like gold.
Like the marbles are orange red.
Yeah, they're like orange red color.
Okay.
And there's like almost like a chain, a small chain in there.
Like they're all like on. I'm kind of scared to reach into this. There's no teeth on the lip of the thing. is
No.
there? Okay.
Good observation though.
All right. Does any
Mimic
of this
baby.
in my occulty experience? Does any of this ringing any bells, or is this just some bizarro thing? I think I could maybe like
Why not roll like maybe a history or
religion?
arcana? Like I would probably say a history or an arcana check.
All right.
A history to see if you remember anything. Arcana. You get the faint sense of like a magical essence coming from it, but it doesn't set off your meters like this is some weird occult shit. You're like, oh, somebody dropped this and they probably didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Heidi ho.
I need you to make a Constitution save. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But you reach up in there and you're pulling this thing out, this chain out. All right.
I am.
So this is what you pull out. It's kind of covered in blood
That's a head.
and like soft tissue, but this is kind of what you pull out of it.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Okay.
Those Dragon Balls?
Shenron! Hey, we found something to hunt.
Grab 'em,
Wait.
Something.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay. All right. This is something.
I have.
I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god.
This is like okay. What like perspective? How big are these orbs?
It's like a marble.
Is this like a bracelet or is it like a necklace?
It's a necklace.
More?
Yes.
This is like a necklace. Okay.
Shriek's actually
Mm.
hallucinating, and he's reaching into Kane's booty hole right now.
Oh my god. And he pulled out the Dragon Balls.
Damn you, Strahd.
Damn you, Strad. The hallucinogens. All right, well, I guess I just start. I don't know. Is there anything else in the bag, or is it just this?
It's just that.
Okay. I guess I don't want to like put this thing on, but it looks kind of cool, fresh as hell. I don't know. All right, I mean, I guess we didn't come here not to. I'm gonna throw this bad boy on. Why not?
Okay. You got a nice necklace with orange beads on your neck. I'll put it in your inventory.
Some beads. Can you also put that pouch in my inventory?
Oh. Nasty.
I would also like this pouch for use at an undisclosed.
I feel very, very sick after something. I don't know what. Oh God.
Love a good flesh pouch.
You never know when you need to intimidate something. Nothing intimidates someone more than pulling out a flesh pouch.
use it for your gold.
Dang. Oh.
Use it for your gold when you go shopping.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my.
It's like you said 20 gold, pulls out flesh pouch. I mean 10.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Put a sign on it that says previous merchant.
Yes, merchant.
All right. You got your little necklace on.
Oh.
Okay. You guys continuing on? It's about 30, 40 minutes at that point when you would come across and you're like, hold up.
I would like to keep it, since I'm at the back of the pack, as it were,
Right
Mhm.
I would like to keep an eye out for any large game.
Okay. Make a perception check
Copy.
to kind of keep an eye out for things.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So you get to about the northeast corner of the lake. You can see where there's a stream that kind of opens up into the lake proper. You guys are about right there. You guys continue kind of following the edge of the lake, and you have to kind of buttress up against this kind of wooded area to the north. Another like 30, 40 minutes pass. Adon, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
I don't like this.
Don't wake up.
Okay, thank you.
Like this.
You continue to move along, and you make your way. Let me make a little note on the map here to about right where the tip of the wood kind of there's like this almost like a natural gate that opens up to a wider field to the west. And Henry, you kind of are keeping an eye out for big game, but you see like a rock. Maybe there's a low fog all the time in Barovia, just to kind of make sure you guys kind of still kind of know that like it's not really dense right now, but there's like a low hanging fog that's just everywhere. That's maybe goes up to like your knees almost. But you see Henry about 100 feet away to the north, up in this northern clearing here. Not there. Well, about 100 feet up to the north, I'll just say. You see like a almost like a rock or something, just like appear out of the fog and then just disappear.
A rock appear and then disappear. Huh. I will. I'll let everybody know. I'll kind of whisper to everybody. Let them know what I saw and where I saw it, and to be vigilant.
Mm-hmm.
Can I... I'd like to try to sneak toward it. Or toward where I saw it.
Okay, you're breaking off from the group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys continuing on, or are you gonna wait for Henry to go investigate?
I have something I want to do after we wrap.
I guess I'll go with them then.
Oh, disadvantage,
Wow.
but rolled 2 15s.
Double
Let's go.
15s. Okay. As you kind of sneak up, there's still that low hanging fog here, and you're kind of your eyes are kind of I would say like your head's maybe kind of above the fog level as you're really low to the ground, kind of trying to be stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And you bump into something in the fog.
Whoa.
And you hear, and then this man, this humanoid figure, stands up, about 6'5", covered in head to toe in gray mud, naked, with this crudely made hand axe out of like a broken rock and some like vine, as like wrecked teeth and wild eyes are the only thing you can see, and and then 3 more pop up behind him, covered in mud, one holding like a wooden stick, and they're all just kind of looking at you, and then they just start booking it north, running away from you. You startle what essentially these wild-looking creatures. Like you can't even explain it. You can't tell whether it's a man or a woman, but they just take off.
Can I lightning lunge in front of the closest one and try to like, I don't know, knock him unconscious?
Sure.
Oh. I just want to see what it is.
Sure.
Non-lethal.
Make a like just roll your attack.
Roll a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
$22.
Oh.
Oh.
We are
Okay. Let me pull up a map of some sort,
Oh
because
no.
apparently he's doing this.
I just want to hit the one. I just want to knock him out. See if I can. I just want to know what it is.
It's a caveman.
Yeah, right. Tonka tonka.
It's a titan who lost his armor.
Oh no.
Let me try to find.
No. He's out hunting crayons.
Let me try to find something. We could just use this. Maybe we could just use this. Yeah, we'll just reuse this. So, where are you, Henry? Let's just say for the sake of it, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I did go with him. I don't know if y'all heard me say that.
You came with me to find the cave people?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I said, what is that? Where are you going? And then you said nothing.
No, I shushed you.
I know, and I'm like, I'm not just gonna let you go alone into the woods.
Wow, I like the
Like,
woods.
I'm
I'm a
going.
rabbit. The woods is my home.
You're a rabbit. If anybody else calls you a rabbit, you lose your mind.
Excuse me.
It's true.
Sir. Excuse me. Sir.
Here we go. So let me open these guys up on the map so you can see.
Rabbit, wake up.
So you just clock the one in the head. Roll damage.
Oh, no, that's the hit. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Non-lethal, right? You're doing non-lethal?
Yes, and I will use a chakra point to pump some electricity into it to make it just a little more...
Lethal? That... What?
Not necessarily lethal, but like to give it a little juice to try to like guarantee the knockout. That is an additional 1d4 or 1d6. Let me double check. It is a, if I can find it. 1d6 like damage. So an extra 3 points of damage.
Okay. Nice.
I also have a second attack now that I'm level 5.
Yeah.
So, does the first knock him out?
No.
Okay, then I will take the second one to try to just like give him two blunt hits with the back of my wakizashi.
Okay.
20, dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
No, I keep rolling the wrong one. Get out of here.
He's like, I want to roll again.
Oh,
Nice. You make those attacks, and he's just like. The other three are still moving. If you're still gonna engage, then I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
I'll
Currently,
roll.
he's still running.
I'll roll. I want to see what it is.
Okay. Is anyone else engaging?
Oh my god, this man a fool. This is one.
Go ahead, Rob.
Or I'll have you guys all
Foolish
roll.
man.
Just in terms of like, I can ask for.
Well,
If you guys want to stay out, you can.
Would the rest of us know that those things are running away? Like, are we able to visibly see them since he did go ahead of us?
Yeah.
You know how I'm asking that?
I mean, you guys are kind of watching him. These four figures stand up and start to run away, and then you see Henry lunge in front of one. Oh yeah, in front. Sorry.
So I guess the question is, are they tall enough that we would have seen them even from the distance we were at? And them
100 feet? Oh yeah, they're like 6 foot.
Oh, okay.
They're.
We didn't know how tall they were. They could have
Yeah.
been dwarves.
I said they were 6'5".
Oh yeah.
They're very tall.
I'm stupid. Leave me alone.
It's all good.
I'm sure.
Oh, gotta have this.
Nice.
Fucking 7.
Thread's still out here bringing up the main. Let's see what Kane rolls. 21. What a legend. Kane's just gonna kind of just hang out with the boy and just kind of watch from the distance. Thread, are you gonna do anything? You kind of see these figures running away, and you, from your perception, you can see Henry just assaulting one, unprovoked.
Police brutality.
Oh god. Too soon.
Rudd is going to stay back for the time being. Kane had asked me if I could ask something to Ren, but I don't know if it would be something that we can do in combat, since it is like an extended conversation, so Thread will just kind of hang back.
Okay. The creature that you assaulted, Henry, is going to take this axe, which at first glance seemed like a small, crudely made hand axe, but is much larger now that he's fully stood up and you're kind of standing in front of him. He's just gonna, and you can see like the veins start popping out of his chest. His eyes kind of get bloodshot a bit, and he's gonna come back and he's gonna swing at you, reckless.
Copy.
He's gonna target you though. Might help.
That'll
25.
Do
Ooh, a natural 20 actually.
it. That'll do it.
Oh my god. Oh, Patty, you did, I think.
19 points of damage.
I'll do it.
Just. And he's like almost starting to like kind of foam at the mouth, and you can kind of see like this cracked mud that he's like placed all over his face. And he's just there now, just like. You're up, Henry.
I'm taking my 2 attacks with advantage because he attacked me reckless.
Yep.
Here we go, baby. Advantage. 13?
You got to target him, but it misses. First attack misses. Yeah, you can target him now. Now that I have him out on the board.
And second attack. $19.
Ooh, that hits. Yep.
Oh, I'll dump another chakra point into that.
Okay.
Do 1d6. There we go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So 8 points of damage.
Nice. You kind of... Are you, like, going with, like, lethal force now?
No, I still just want to knock him out. I still want to just make him unconscious.
Okay. Kind of fight back. Still's like that foaming kind of crazy look in his eyes.
Mm-hmm. For a... you know what? I'm good. I'll just stand ready and try to anticipate his next moves.
Okay. Adon.
Adon will begrudgingly start walking towards him, Henry, as he starts to fight these creatures. He's going to... He'll make a turret, a Healy turret, for his action.
Oh, okay. Here.
Yeah,
Grab a pog
whatever.
for you somewhere. Library
Actually,
assets.
what was I? 15 all the way up here.
You want a Healy turret?
Yes, please.
There, you can have that.
Whoa. Alright, and then...
Summon an elf.
Oh, you know what? Better yet. Oh, hold on.
There's a fucking picture in Dimmick.
Yeah.
You can have this.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Too spicy. We're not ready to 18 plus. Come on, Tim.
Forever 21, bro.
Oh god. No. This session is cursed.
NSFW stream.
Some sort of flesh pocket. Like a...
Some sort
Oh.
of fleshy pocket.
I want to go
Sort of
home.
a moist, fleshy pocket.
Some hair on it. It's
I
weird.
don't even know what to say. Bonus action, I'm gonna heal
Bonus
Pat and
action
I.
throw up.
Yeah,
Who are you healing?
Pat and I.
Who?
Or putting temporary hit points on Henry and I.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Yeah.
How many?
So it's a D8 plus 5. So let me,
Alright.
hold on. Let me.
I like the
no,
hat,
Everything's
Rob.
going wrong.
You like that, sir?
It's good.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
okay. 7 points of 10.
Hair not done today, so very unkempt.
I'm digging it.
That's it for me. Actually, I can move it up to 15 feet, so I'm gonna just let it walk away a little bit so I don't get pissed off at it.
What does it look like?
It's, hold on, I have
What do
this
your
written
Healy
down.
turrets? What do your Healy turrets look like?
Healy turrets.
Looks like a flesh pouch.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
on one
this
end,
green
yeah.
liquid.
on one end. It's like a spider with a flesh pouch.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
it shares these 3 tripod legs with all the other turrets. It's kind of like the base
Oh,
for
okay.
them. And the actual cannon part is copper, but it's very ornate, like leafy designs
Oh, cool,
throughout
cool,
it.
cool. I dig it. Does it have like a mercy type healing beam that it heals with? Is that
It
kind
kind of,
the-
it's
the-
like it's just like a splooge of
oh, that's
healing.
kinda
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Like a lotion, like a
Just
Like a-
just
okay.
covered into coom.
Emotional damn.
No.
Patrick needs to find
7
Oh.
points of emotional damage.
And with that being said,
the one kind of like that's behind you. Henry is just gonna continue booking it. 60 feet out of here. Oh, he's way up there. He's outie. Shriek, you're up.
Let's get it. I am going to walk slightly within range, just enough. Oh, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna try and hit this fool. What is it? Unidentified creature 11. Is that who we're?
Yes.
Who is the one?
Or 3.
Okay.
Well, yeah, 3.
So how do I target him exactly? I left click
Hold
on him.
hold control and
Control,
click his pog.
click.
Hey.
Targeted.
Oh, you want the
Uh,
one way out there?
No, not the hell. I told.
No, number 3 is the one that's that I'm doing the thing to.
Okay.
You're not. There we go. You're not targeting 2. Now you're targeting 2 and 3. Now
Okay.
you're targeting 3.
All right. I'm going to hit him with the mind sliver. So if I
Jesus.
do this and I do
Whatever's left
half-
of his brain.
Yes. So he will be.
Oh, he fails.
He fails.
All right. So he takes 1d6 psychic damage. So I just do damage, right? Boom.
Ooh.
Psychically. Bam. I said, you're not supposed to love your mom, fool. And that's what he's thinking.
What?
This is this weird love for his mother that I exploited. Yeah.
Love it.
In that way. In that way.
You're not supposed to love your mom, fool. What the?
That's in his brain. That's the feelings of what is it called? Oedipus.
Oh
Oedipus-
no, not the Oedipus syndrome.
Oedipian complex is coming to the forefront and crippling him.
I just feel like it's Mr. T.
Oh, hey.
No.
Hey. You deal 2d6 now because you're level 5. Let me fix that on your character sheet.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
mine.
Well,
You're about to
that's
melt
not-
this homie's brain.
So roll another d6 for me, please.
Just a d6. You want me
Yeah.
to do? Here, I'm just gonna do this again. I'm just gonna do
Okay.
that.
There you
'Cause
go.
that way it'll be-
Awesome. I added another
He's
dice to it, so
heavy,
it'll do 2d6 now in the future.
Okay.
You don't have to do anything special.
That heavy is the guilt he feels.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
the guilt.
The guilt and shame. Mama.
It's like that gif of Professor Xavier, Professor X.
So very uncomfortable tonight.
It's an incredible session.
Is it the end of your
That's
turn?
Yeah, that's here. Let me hit the magic
Oh,
dragon
man.
button, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm complete.
The one that's kind of on your left, Henry,
Mm-hmm.
is saying, "Trog, you weak," and he's gonna just run as well.
Correct. Yo, Drug just got dookied on.
He's out.
Brain mush.
Absolutely
Um,
clapped by his own teammate.
The
Drug, you weak.
other one's gonna go like, "Your mother was a hamster," and he's also gonna run.
Oh my god, this man getting roasted.
Oh, they are damn near out. Okay. Kane's up. He still just has his hand kind of out and just is keeping an eye out to make sure nothing else is going on. Just keeping an eye on the kid at this point.
Does he have to ask permission to enter combat?
Oh,
Kane,
no.
just like everything else.
Thrud, you're up.
I'm assuming Kane is kind of like looking at the what would be the right side of this area.
I mean, it's rather open. Like, at your guys' backs to the south is like the wooded area. That's not really that super dense. You can kind of see relatively far into it, and there's nothing back there, and it's just this wide open field that kind of continually raises up. Kind of like at my house where I have the field behind my house is a continual raise up.
I guess Throat's gonna kind of just look at Kane for a second just to see what directions he's looking in, and Throat will just like scan whatever blind spots Kane has just to make sure nothing does come up on them.
Okay. Fair enough.
You want me to roll anything or?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Natty 20.
20 perception.
Do I see anything?
Oh, you're keeping an eye out.
Oh, okay.
You don't really see anything at this moment, other than the people making their way over the crest of the hill.
Just look back.
Okay.
Thrud's eyes are just massive.
White, or just whited out. He's like,
Looks like every
Um,
Markiplier thumbnail.
man. Jeez. He's just still and he's gonna attack you recklessly again. Advantage. Great axe. 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
9 points of damage. Just. He's standing his ground at this point. Henry, you're up.
Copy that. 2 attacks coming in high, baby. That what he wasn't? Was it reckless?
Yes.
Okay. Advantage. Wakazashi. Natural 20.
Ooh. Ooh. Fantasy Grounds giving out natural 20s tonight, boys and girls.
100%, dude.
Nice.
And then second attack. With advantage.
Hit him with it. Crippling fear and depression. Let's go. 2d20s.
Oof.
Negative. Big sad.
Nice.
You go to swing at him again with your Wakasashi, and he just like glances it away with his great axe.
I'll just like with every swing, I'll just be like, "Why won't you go down?" And as a bonus action, I will use my second wind.
Okay.
Um,
Is that increased now? You're level 5.
let me check D&D Beyond.
JD says no.
I don't believe it does.
It might be
I
7.
agree with him. I don't believe it does, but I do just want to be certain.
I don't know if it's 7. Maybe that increases.
It is 1d10 plus 5. So, 1d10 plus 5. Boom, boom, boom. So 13 points of
Nice.
healing to myself, and I am going to. As he glances my blade away, I'm going to just like move over to his side, as
Okay.
kind of like a duck and weave maneuver,
Yeah.
to try to maybe like confuse him a little bit.
Adon,
Sorry.
you're good.
Adon's just gonna say, have we tried talking to him? And he'll pump out some more juice for everybody. For at least me, Shriek, and Henry.
Okay.
Oh, 7
temp.
for everybody. Re-up your 7.
A little temp.
Yep, 7 temp.
A little THP.
That's it.
Nice.
Actually, he is gonna walk away a little bit, but that's it.
Oh, these guys are essentially outie.
Yeah, they gone.
They're essentially gone. Shriek, you're up.
With my third eye opened, this man will know what he has done is wrong. Hit him with it.
Hit him with it.
He fails hard.
Oh, baby.
Real hard.
Not today, son.
Oh my god, the Healy turret's going crazy.
Just.
Mama.
I did not mean to make you cry.
Just desecrating Russell's favorite band.
I see a silhouette.
I'm gonna leave now.
Thunderbolt and lightning.
And the thunder.
The Storm Lord calls. Kane is going to kind of escort the kid closer to you, Thrud, and kind of like put him in between you two, just being on high alert. But it's now your turn, Thrud.
Has Thud noticed anything occur between his weight?
It's very quiet. It seems like it's just you guys and whatever those things are in the field at this point. I mean, you notice like a few crows kind of gliding a couple 100 feet up in the air, just slowly. But
But I was just gonna kind of like keep one of his hands on one of his hand axes on his hip, just in case. But he's just gonna kind of still stay on guard, make sure nothing sneaks up on him.
okay.
Do you want me to re-roll anything, or
I mean, I would keep your perception check for the whole round.
Oh.
Not gonna force you to keep re-rolling. That'd be rude. Since you're the one who's just kind of like engaging with him, he's just gonna kind of continue focusing on you. He's just kind of got that crazed look in his eyes, Henry, and he's just gonna kind of attack you recklessly again. 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
$11 points of damage, partially absorbed. And he's just like, he's not having it.
Well, neither am I. 23.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Hey. No.
Nice.
8 and second attack. 10. Wow.
Oof.
It's always that second attack, and I will use as a bonus action like one of my lightning lunges to go straight through him and to the other side. Try to disorient him.
Okay. Adan, you're up.
So, juice.
Choosing
I'm gonna
up.
keep rolling for a higher number. All right, everybody, 7 more.
Here we go, baby.
Jesus.
Keeping it real.
Shriek, you're up.
I'm just gonna put Pennsylvania polka on blast on this man.
Oh, not this brain.
Oh,
Non-stop.
He failed
Oh.
so bad. 3.
Non-stop Pennsylvania polka. Just blasting in his brain.
He's gonna start to bob and
Just go down, man. Just go down.
You
Grog
see his
don't
foot-
know what accordion is.
starts tapping his foot. Kane's still on the lookout. Thrud?
At this point, seeing that they're still engaged up there, I'm assuming squares are 5 feet.
Yeah.
Rod is going to start moving his way up, and as he makes his way up, he's going to kind of unsheath his great axe. And I'm actually going to move to the side here, seeing Henry as I get a little closer. And I'm going to. I'm going to reckless attack with my great axe.
Mm.
That was almost not quite full damage.
How are you handling this humanoid?
Thrud is not aware of what Henry's plan is at all, so he is just kind of seeing that. I'm assuming Henry is like wounded, like visibly.
Oh yeah.
Not really. It's only 12 points of damage.
Well, you've also healed yourself too.
It's true.
I have, which
Oh.
would have sealed up the wounds.
Yeah, that's true. There's blood. He's bloodied, but he's standing on his 2 feet, strong base.
I'm assuming its back is to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like come down along its back, not. I'm gonna say not with full strength, but rolling a crit, I feel like that is out of my hands. And just kind of like right down its back from like right shoulder to lower small of his back on the left side.
Okay. He just falls to the ground face down, just spitting up some blood, just and he's just unconscious right now, bleeding out.
Oh God.
What the hell, Henry?
Can I try to stabilize him?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Copy. With my -1 to medicine. 13.
Hey, not bad. Yeah, sure. You kind of get down, you kind of start to look closer. He doesn't seem anything other than just like an ordinary human, just covered in mud, naked.
So strange.
Are you all right, Henry? What's the situation?
I'm all right. It was just kind of instinctual, and I wanted to see what this creature was. It was much heftier than I had first anticipated.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
It certainly can be. At first glance, I thought that axe he has was much smaller than it is. Strange. Well, this is obviously what I had seen in the fog. Well,
So can we? What? So what does this dude act like looking like now that we see him up close? First off, I'm gonna frisk him.
He's naked. You find another flesh pouch.
Nah.
this one also has contents in it. Seems like this one's got some marbles in it.
Flesh pouch.
No, it's a naked humanoid. You kind of get closer, you kind of look, and you're like, oh, this is a random dude. And he's covered like in like caked like in this grayish mud. And as you're kind of like turning his body over, he's still like breathing now. He's stabilized, like,
So he's not dying.
you know, just you know, did your best you could. But you notice like his forearms got like tattoos, and you can see there's like a ring on his one hand, like a very crude like copper ring or something. Like it doesn't even. You're thinking of some shoddy fucking ring.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh my
You nabbing
gosh.
that?
Oh, I'm rabbing it. I'm
Oh.
nabbing it.
Tommy
Alright,
just
you
stole
put that
his
in your
wedding
inventory.
ring.
You put like crude copper ring. But
I'm gonna
There's
ask.
nothing
I'm gonna ask Ren if he knows what these are.
I'm gonna put it in my flesh pouch.
Ren just kind of walks up with Kane cautiously, and he's like, you know, we really don't mess with them that much, because kind of just like, I guess we call them wild folk.
Wild folk.
I don't know.
This
They just,
dude's wildin'.
I don't know. They just kind of gave up civilization and just decided to live off the land.
Hmm.
They don't really bother us much. Leave them alone.
What? It gave me a spook. That's why
To me, like you spooked him and he was trying to run away.
I guess we spooked each other then. I kind of just acted on instinct. That's my bad. So far, everything
I
here
guess.
in Barovia has tried to kill us, so I kind of just acted accordingly.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Dirty 20.
He kind of eyes you up, and he's like a little bit strange thinking. All right, let's just. I'm sure his family will come grab him. Just leave him here. He's gonna start walking away with Kane his head down.
Well, I mean, let me explain at least if you think it's strange thinking. And I'll just walk with him.
Unload it on this guy for no reason.
I mean, he seems content with your explanation. It's just.
And I'll just give him like our background, like we're not from here, all the shit that we've gone through up until this point. Try to try to just reinforce my statement about ever since we got here, everything's been trying to kill us.
As you guys are you gonna leave the guy there to just get picked up? You guys gonna kind of continue your walk?
I'll put his greatsword on his chest and cross his arms over it.
Okay.
Like he's just sleeping.
All right.
That really mean like you dead?
Yep.
You guys kind of continue to walk, and you kind of explain the situation, Henry. And then you kind of feel a few raindrops kind of touch the tip of your ears, Henry. And you look up and you can see there's the clouds, which you didn't notice before, are a bit darker than what you're used to seeing here. You kind of see there's almost like that flash lightning where like it doesn't come to hit the ground, it just kind of arcs from cloud to cloud as you guys kind of continue to walk heading into the direction of the den. We'll take a good break here. We'll come back at 8:10. I'm gonna put the kiddo to bed. I'm gonna get a drink. We can continue the session then. Sound good?
Sounds
Heard
good.
that.
We will see you guys 10 after 8.
See ya.
Hello, welcome back. So,
Transcript
we
not working.
unshared this. Let me stop and replay it. There you go. All right. So, you guys continue along this kind of open field, and Ren is kind of at kind of like the front or so of the group, keeping like a close eye out and looking for specific tracks. Like you can tell he's on to something. Let's see.
Does it seem like he's like hyper fixated on this? Like he needs all of his attention on this to know where he's going, or
No, he's just kind of like, you can tell he's just like looking around, just
kind of
being mindful.
catching back up to him and Kane after our little hustle there.
Yes.
Thrud is gonna kind of tap Kane on the back and kind of point behind him for him to kind of like fall back a little bit due to what he wanted me to ask Ren.
This is what Kane does.
It just falls to the ground, just an audible thud.
Just like floats backwards.
Kind of stepping back up to Ren's side. Throat's gonna kind of watch him for a second. Realize what he's doing. Don't mean to interrupt you, Ren, but I have a question for you that I'm a little curious about.
Okay.
I know you said you haven't really been with your pack for very long, but in your time there, have you had any interaction with any vampires or anything?
Not any specific ones. I mean, ultimately, it's just been. I've only been there for like a few weeks tops. This is all like new to me. I don't really have the answers you guys have been seeking.
So, I guess I'll rephrase the question. In your time there, have you seen vampires come in and have your pack? Have they seemed hostile towards them already?
I have not encountered a vampire yet. I know about them. I know about one who rules this land. Thankfully, I haven't encountered any yet.
What is your perception of the vampires? I guess I'll ask, what stories have you been told of them? Like, what have the werewolves told you of the vampires?
I mean, other than Strahd, our Lord Strahd, there's really not. I just really don't know much. I spent the first week just basically stuck in wolf form. It's taken me a long time to figure out how to transform properly.
Are any of us able to hear this conversation, or are they far enough away that it's...
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's up to Thrud. And, he was in the front, and I know you were kind of keeping an eye on the back, but, it's up to him as how much he was projecting his conversation.
I mean, Thrud's not really being, like, super quiet about it, but he's not, like, yelling either.
I mean, it's very quiet in the field. Like, you hear a few birds, and the wind kind of go a bit here and there. It's like someone's standing, 30 feet away from you, and they're having a regular sounded conversation. You're going to be able to hear what they're saying. So I would say, yeah.
Okay. Just under...
not whispering, yeah.
Just under my breath, I'll go, like, oh, Lord Strahd.
not really getting like a super solid concrete answer. So I was just gonna kind of give him a small nod. I know we're full of questions.
Hello, who's it? Someone's knocking on the door to the field.
Love ya. Say goodnight to the boys.
Night.
Night, buddy.
See you later.
Later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Yeah, he's not. You can tell he's trying to be helpful, but he's like,
Yeah.
It's like being at a new school and someone asking him, you know, hey, how's the football team doing? How's the star quarterback doing? Like, what's your guys' game plan? He's like, I don't know. I'm just on the team. You know what I mean?
Said, so it's just kind of like I'm aware we asking a lot of questions, and I apologize if it's overwhelming. But you're the first werewolf we've met here, so our curiosity is a bit higher than if you were just a human boy.
Well, I'm honored, I guess. There's not a lot of us. I mean, I guess relative.
I'm aware where I come from. Numbers are few as well, so I understand the sentiment of not having many of your kind around.
Are you a shape changer too?
I wasn't blessed with that. I was actually found by a tribe of werewolves. At the time I did not know they were werewolves, but I was originally kicked out of where I first knew home to be, being not a full blood. And it took me a while to reach the forest the werewolves were in, not knowing they were even there to begin with. They found me, and their alpha took me in, raised me as his own.
That's
So,
strange.
trust me, I don't fully understand it myself, but I would give my life for that man in a heartbeat.
Well, I think we're coming up. He kind of leans into you, Thrud, and kind of points over. There's above the tree line, kind of where you're coming from, carved in the side of like this Rocky Mountain spur is like this wide torchlit cave that looks like the shape of it looks like a gaping maw of like a great wolf.
Kind of
You can see there's a couple figures outside.
Kind of seeing where he's pointing, so it's gonna kind of just stop and let out a small whistle. I'm gonna just kind of hold a hand up to let everybody else know to like slow down and kind of stop behind him. And then Thread's gonna turn around and look at everybody. Well, I think we're here. There's at least two standing guard out front.
You guys are maybe like a quarter mile away. You can see like two smaller figures, and you kind of just make them out.
Thread is going to take a moment to kneel down, and he's going to pull out the clothes that he has, or what's left of the clothes, having been torn up so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull out 20 pounds of the deer meat I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm attempting to make like some sort of like bindle for this.
Oh, like a little bundle. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, easy enough.
Kind
You've
of
done that before in your hunting time.
Take it.
Easy.
Thread's gonna tie it off, and being able to pick it up easily himself, Thread's gonna pick it up and kind of hold it out to Ren. And not sure if Red's gonna be able to just 20 pounds of meat just dropped in his hands, and he's not gonna be like, ugh.
He holds it in one hand.
You'd make one hell of a fighter, my boy.
He's like, oh, okay. And he grabs like the rope part and just kind of carries it on his side.
If anyone asks, that's the deer. You felled it.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, we're behind you.
You guys following this kid in?
Throodwell.
I will continue to hold up your.
Shriek's on balloon TD defense right now. Oh, he's
He's
on
also
mute
muted.
defense. He's on mute
He is
defense.
for
That's
sure
what
on
it
your
is.
defense.
Oh,
What
sorry,
you
I
do?
did not realize. I
Silent
thought Patty
spell.
was saying something. That's why I was waiting.
No, I'm just holding
Oh,
up the
yeah.
back. I'm at the very back.
You're going in. Everybody's going in. Everybody's just following the leader here.
Thrud is.
All right.
Once
yeah, I guess-
Kane makes that eyesight, he says, "I will be with you," and turns into mist. You see like this, and it's kind of lower to the ground, a little bit dark, almost like there's like a little shadow above the mist, above the
Alright.
fog, I should say.
Very
Let's
neat.
do it.
Very cool. Very neat.
Adon,
So we'll follow everybody
Wild
else.
one? Okay. As you get closer, Ren's just kind of, I guess, taking point. And you guys get to be about, I don't know, 60, 70 feet away. And there's two kind of more dressed like, almost like Conan type like vibe, where there's this leather and some furs, and very much so like an outdoorsy huntery types, kind of just standing out there looking around, his head in the air, and they're like, "Hey, young tooth, get over here." And Ren's just like, "Okay." And so he starts walking, and he says, "They're with me, it's okay. So whatever, young tooth, get your ass over here." And he walks up. As you guys, are you guys gonna follow him, kind of
Yep.
closer into the mouth?
You're.
Yeah, Throodwell.
You get closer, and you kind of look at the mouth of this cave, and you can see the open jaws of the wolf's head form this 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock that give that look of like teeth. The ceiling rises to a height of about 20 feet inside the cave from where you guys can see, and you can see there's torches in iron brackets, that are kind of along the walls. And when you get closer, you kind of hear somewhere deep inside, there's this echoing sound of a flute. Some of the notes are like discordant, and it's like almost like painful. You're like, ooh. But the one guy kind of grabs Ren by the hair and says, "Get the hell in there," and kind of shoves him in. And he just kind of like steals a glance back your way and just kind of like gives you a nod as he kind of stumbles into the cave. And then one guy goes, "What's your business?"
Like, seeing this, Thread's gonna, like, just clench a fist, trying not to let his emotions get the better of him, and he's just gonna take a deep breath as this person's talking to him. We found the boy in the woods. He was injured. We helped him. And we were hoping to maybe talk to your leader to get a little bit of advice for the area. We're not really from here.
I can tell. You smell disgusting. Kirill's not here right now. You're on a hunting trip with Young Tooth. So my question for you is, why is he here and Kirill's not?
Your guess is as good as mine. Like I said, we found the boy in the woods.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
He is not buying it. He's like, where's Kirill? Came back with the boy. Did you do something to him? Oh, I caught Russ while he's eating. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Throat's just gonna kind of like hold his hands up, showing like there's no blood or anything on him. I don't even know what Quill looks like.
Can you spell that for me?
Kiril. Well, I don't give a shit. Not my problem. That piece of shit should have died. I swear Kirill lets anybody in the pack these days. Now, if you don't mind, I was enjoying the view before you motley crew decided to disgrace it. And this is our land. So I'd appreciate if you got the fuck out of here.
Is there anyone else we can talk to?
What do you think this is? An inn? Get the fuck out of here.
They're just gonna kind of like turn to look at everybody and just give a small nod and start to walk away slowly.
As you start to walk away, you see, as you start to turn and walk away, you see there's a wolf, a very large wolf, kind of a bit grayer in stature, but not based on age, but just based on the coat. Very large, larger than the dire wolves.
Whoa.
Just, and then the two guys just kind of like take a step, and they're like, "Zulika, calm the fuck down." And then you can see this wolf kind of like step into a womanly form, and yes, sir.
Is that an X or a Z?
Oh, it's a Z. That's pretty cool though. Where are we? She's got like kind of tattered clothing, like torn, like shredded. Kind of like a darker complexion. This very like stern look on her face that seems like you could swear she's never made any other face other than this, of just constant disapproval. Kind of shorter, dreadlocked hair that's kind of like kept together with like this hairband that kind of like keeps it out of her eyes. And she's kind of rather skinny. But then you see behind her, Ren just kind of like pokes his head out, and she's like, "Come with me," and she kind of directs you guys inside.
Kind of seeing her at first in her wolf form, Thread's gonna be like instinctively just slinging his backpack off of his back for a second before stopping as she changes and tells everybody to kind of follow her. So Thread's gonna be walking with his pack in front of his chest as he's like digging through it, looking for the tuft of fur that he has inside of it.
Okay. So you're working on that. As she starts to walk by the two guards, she just reaches back and sucker punches the one in the gut like lightning speed. And he's like, "Ugh!" And he drops to his knees, and she just keeps walking.
Like that.
She leads you through a couple sections. You can see there's a raised part in this cave. It splits in two directions. Um, and there's a raised kind of platform where there's a few more um, men who are dressed similarly, just in this really rugged, outdoorsy kind of like leathers and furs. They're just kind of like sitting, kind of like just sitting down, just kind of keeping an eye on. Their eyes are on you. Very similar to how packs of wolves do. And she leads you through past this functionality like guard post, um, past what seems to be like a living space, uh, and she's kind of leads you deeper into the cave. Um, you guys just gonna just follow her through because Ren's walking right behind her.
Yeah. Is anybody
Sketchy as hell.
is anybody following behind us?
You take a look, and no one is.
No.
There's a lot of set of eyes in this place. There's a lot. It smells like a kennel.
Mm.
Yeah. That like scent of like wet dog, almost like Frito smell.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. It's moist in this cave. It's a dank cave.
Oh, straight up
Dank.
dang, bro.
You walk into Dank Cave.
Um. She kind of turns back to you. She's like, "Keep your mouth shut. There are people here listening." And she kind of leads you guys further in. She kind of steps down into part of the back section of the cave is even continually dug out, and there's a set of stairs that lead down into. There's this rough hewn stairs that lead down in this torchlit cave, and a bizarre sight. There's wide-eyed children stand behind wooden bars and stare at you in terrified silence. The cave holds 6 cages, their lids held shut with heavy locks and rocks. Sorry. 2 of the cages are empty, and each of the others hold a pair of frightened children. There's a crude wooden statue that stands between the cages. It bears like a rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman that's draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. A woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue, and behind the statue, 2 maggot-ridden corpses hang from iron shackles bolted to the wall.
How many did you say? How many children were each in the cages?
You kind of look, and there are 2, 4, there's 8.
8 children.
2 are empty. There are 6 cages.
6 cages.
2 are empty, and every other one has 2 children in each.
Does Ren appear to be looking like acting any different walking into this room?
He just has his head down, like he's just make an insight check. I think he's just ashamed to be back here, given the circumstances. So he's kind of got his head hang low.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Is that 8? Yeah.
Holy shit.
Among the children here, there's not one that you gauge that's over 10 years old.
Wow.
The youngest being maybe 6, 7 years old.
With my time in the Feywild, do I recognize who the statue is of?
Make a religion check.
Oh, I'm real good at those.
I guess on the same note, would Thread know, being he grew up around werewolves?
Ugh, it's a 7.
I would say you may also make a religion check.
Religion.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow,
man.
that's
Hey, incredible. Together we make 14.
Together, that is good. Pure mahogany.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's some good wood.
Can I throw down a religion check? I know
I
what
will
the
give
hell is
one
going on.
more. I'll give you one more religion check if you want to roll as well.
Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. No whammies.
Big
Really
money,
cheap.
no whammies.
Good. Let's go.
It better be a 7 or we're hanging you. Damn it, we're
15.
hanging him.
Okay. I feel like I
Um,
know who it is outside of the game, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Let me. What do you think it is outside the game?
From the description, I feel like it's Melora, the wild mother.
Um. Spoilers.
Oh,
Henry Thread. You kind of don't like. It's not something that's triggering in you. Shriek, you kind of make a very odd kind of connection to um, uh, you've heard in passing about Mother Night, also known as the Night Mother, that is another kind of facsimile of death. Like personified. Let me check something really quick. Okay. Yeah, that's about all you can kind of gather from that. Like you recall like in your passing shriek somebody referring to like the Reaper or Bringer of Death being a woman with a wolf's head.
Oh.
And you're like,
Yeah, still stinky.
You can, the woman kind of steps up closer and kind of like pushes the one woman that's kneeling in front of the statue out of the way, sends her away. And Zalika just kind of like takes a knee, kind of puts her hand over her forehead, and she throws a gold coin. And she says, "Relax, children. It will be okay. What brings you all here?" As she turns to you all. "You don't have much time. Why are you here? If Kirill comes back and you're here, it probably won't end well. You won't dare harm me."
We found Ren in the woods and helped him, and we were just hoping if we brought him back, maybe we could just have a few words with someone. Not from him. We're looking for some assistance in issue.
If Kirill is the leader, what would that make you? Just curious. Just no disrespect. Just trying to get the hierarchy, I guess. Or maybe there isn't a leader. I mean, it's got to be the alpha, right? I mean, Henry's just kind of like bubbling.
Consider Kirill the true alpha. Kind of like looks behind you, like up the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes kind of meet back to you. She's like, "Very careful what you say here.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to say anything, be quiet about it.
Right.
But he is a bastard. He may lead this pack now. He should be fucking dead."
Does that make you like, I don't know, like a lieutenant or like
Absolutely not.
like second in charge, maybe? I don't know.
If anything, I'm an Omega.
Oh my god.
He, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion it is.
You're engaging into this conversation. We'll have like a conversation skill check.
Natural 20, baby.
Very nice.
For a 21.
She kind of looks to Ren. She goes, "These people help you." Just kind of like nods his head. And she looks up. She goes, "Do you trust them?" And he just nods his head. He like looks up. He's like, "Well, that one did attack great people. She goes, they're scum, anyways."
Yo.
She kind of. Let me actually show you a picture of her because she's fucking badass looking.
Oh. Hey, that's how you spell her name. I was way off.
I'm pretty sure it's how you pronounce it. Zulika?
Zalika, yeah.
Yeah. But she's her demeanor changes a little bit from like skeptic to like okay, like you could tell she's kind of taken Ren under her wing. In like a motherly ambiance. And kind of trusts him, and then like, she's like you can consider me an Omega, but I really should have been the mother of this pack. I don't trust what Kirill did. There's a split in the pack right now. But as it stands, it's everybody's kneeling to Kirill. Because the one person that challenged him was taken from me.
And who would that be?
My husband, Emil.
He was the. No, he wasn't. He challenged. And he lost. Okay. What was his name again?
Emil.
Enil.
Emil.
Emil. Got it.
Yep.
Everybody bends a knee because your husband challenged him and he lost.
I wouldn't consider kidnapping and making disappear exactly losing.
That changes things.
Make another charisma check.
Charisma? Or persuasion?
It's basically the same thing, right? No, do persuasion. Yeah.
Copy. Come on, baby. 18.
Nice.
Still pretty high.
She puts her finger up for like motioning for like 1 minute, and she walks. She says, "Stay here." She walks, and she kind of walks up the steps and kind of looks around the cave. Comes back, and she says, "Ren, do me a favor. Go up to the top of the steps and sit up against the wall and keep an eye out. Whistle if you hear anyone coming or see anyone." And he just kind of nods and runs up. She comes back, and she's like, and the children that are in the cages that you clock this shriek, and probably Don as well, you would think they would like being caged up and locked up would be like kind of like scurried back in the corner away from her, but they're just kind of like standing up against the cages, just kind of like listening, and just there's a bit of a different vibe, not Stockholm syndrome, but more like
that like maternal instinct kind
yeah,
of feeling.
yeah, like you get the sense that especially the interaction with Ren, that she's not exactly a torturer, or like you can just tell just by the sense in the room that she's been kind to them the best she can. But she kind of says, "All right, there's been a divide in the pack. My husband didn't exactly agree with Kirill's leadership. kind of questioned Kirill's treatment of the children that he kidnapped by the pack. Um, for a while, Kirill would take two children, give them weapons, and tell them to and force them to fight each other until the death, until only one child was left standing. The winner would be turned into a werewolf, ensuring what Kirill always called the strength and purity of the pack. My husband didn't agree, neither do I. We said, hey, if we are taking children into our pack, we should keep them all alive and we should turn them all into werewolves, increasing our size of our pack. Only then we could be truly stronger. Maybe perhaps fight back against Strahd. Krill just seen it as too big of an obstacle. A bigger pack, more mouths to feed, difficult to control, more wolves to challenge his authority. It's just couldn't really be reconciled. And last week, it's been 2 weeks now. It just couldn't be. The pack couldn't decide. There was many disagreements and a lot of infighting. They were split between the camps. It seemed that either Kirill or Emil would die before the conflict would be resolved. Then she kind of like starts to choke up a bit, and kind of gets like her eyes kind of glass over a bit. She's like, Kirill and my husband Emil left, disappeared for several days, along with a rather large group of the wolves. They said they were heading out for a rather large hunting party. I mean, several days, longer than normal, causing myself to worry, causing others to think that perhaps Kirill had fled, or maybe he'd been killed by Emil. But a few days later, Kirill returned to the den here, accompanied by a pack of several dozen dire wolves. And you could see in their eyes that they had like vampire eyes, almost like they were loyal to Strahd. And Krill said that he brought word from Castle Ravenloft that Strahd was absolutely not pleased with my husband's attempt to fracture the pact. Or sorry, the pack. Sorry, a little drinking here. The direwolves took Emil back to the castle to face punishment, and it's been, I don't know, more than 10 days since I've seen him. And since then, my punishment for being a cohort of Emil is to be stuck in here and watch over the prisoners. All the while, I sit and plot and pray to Mother Night that he will find a way to sway influence over Strahd to release my husband. Hoping he's still alive.
At this point, Thrud will have found the tuft of fur, and he's going to kind of sling his backpack back over his shoulder. And curiosity is going to kind of get the better of him, having it clenched in his fist. He's going to kind of hold out his fist and he's going to roll it. And as he opens it up, he's going to just kind of look at her. This might be a bit of a stretch, but does this belong to your husband?
No, doesn't smell like him. Wrong coat color.
Do you know who it belongs to?
It's hard to tell.
Do you know of any other dens near Valaki?
Absolutely not. This is it. And this is very, like, this cave system, you've walked
Oh, excuse me.
like 300-400 feet into the mountain.
Oh wow.
It's massive.
Kind of hearing her say that there aren't any other threats, just gonna like.
There might be some lone wolves out there, but there's no real den other than this that I know of.
See.
How far would you go to save your husband?
I mean, I would love Kirill to be fucking dead. That's how far. But
Mm.
ultimately, I think for the betterment of the pack, if Emil is still alive, he needs to be returned. He needs to be rescued. He needs to be brought here. But I can't leave these children. I can't. I gotta protect what I can. Some remnants of the humanity that we have left as werewolves.
I'm gonna look around and, as quiet as I can without being disruptive,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say to Zalika, why, if that's the case, why are you loyal to Strahd? Why?
Who said I'm loyal? Don't put those words in my mouth.
I'll look over at Ren.
Kirill has brainwashed these children, people in this den, that the only way we can survive is to bend a fucking knee. My husband and I, and good majority of the pack, wanted to fight back, grow stronger, escape from this hell we live in. You would think that this curse that I have, that we all have, this werewolf curse, is horrible. No. Being stuck here, knowing that you're always being watched, it's not good.
Can we tell if she's being shady or anything?
Insight check, yeah.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was gone.
No, it's all good. You guys can both roll.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Can I talk to?
The DM has slurped in. Good old Adon. Oh my
I am
goodness, a
here
cane
now, by the way.
A cane has appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was just about to. Okay.
I'm curious if I'm in the building area or if this counts as a building.
Yes, someone has to let you in. Somebody let the smoke in.
No, you are in.
It ooped. Right back.
His Kane has a
I-
good question because he's back.
I am here.
Suddenly he's back.
Am I in this place or was I denied entry? I didn't know. If it was
It's not really a home. It's a cave.
okay, cool.
It's not a crack house. It's a crack home.
I'm still gonna be in mist form.
Is there windows?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Someone's just
I don't-
chiseled out a window.
I don't think that would extend.
Yeah.
There's not like a true threshold. It's just like a cave opening.
I will still be in mist and
Okay.
staying
Can
away.
Telepathically talk to a cane, even though his form
Yeah.
is.
You
Yeah.
could, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna telepathically to Kane say, a werewolf holds a secret hatred for your enemy. Use her hatred to your advantage.
Oh, I do have a question, Tim.
Oh my
How,
God, the
like-
smoke's talking.
How
My vape's talking to me.
trying to think of how to word this. Like, how am I feeling from like the Kane kind of influence being around all the werewolves? Because I know even on the first encounter
you ever
with
watched
Ren.
Game of Thrones?
Uh-huh.
What's Joffrey's family name?
Baratheon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they think they're better than everybody?
Okay. Yeah.
That's how Kane feels about werewolves.
Or, sorry, technically Lannister.
Yes, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
what it is,
Baratheon?
yeah.
I was like, I thought Baratheon was a fat bastard who like got
Well,
skinned by a
was-
boar.
Excuse me, spoilers.
Yeah. Like
Fucking show
first
sucks
season.
anyways. What do you want?
But yeah, I'll kind of respond back, and hopefully these will be able to act as weapons or tools for us against Strahd.
Well, it sounds like we have a common enemy, maybe even a common interest. How can we make this mutually beneficial?
What just happened? Why do I have a star on me?
You've been a good lad.
There's inspiration.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby, let's go. I don't know what that means, but
You should read your
Can I
chat
re-
box.
where am I? Where
Read your
In
chat,
Fantasy
the,
Grounds.
the private. Oh yeah. Oh, you have a
is
whisper.
there one? I don't know how to do this thing.
Over
Where
on the
is-
left,
your
where all
thing.
the things are rolled.
Where you roll? Where you roll your dice?
Oh,
But again, there's no here. This is no.
for some reason it was like scrolled up past
I
it.
see
Like
him
nothing did. I had to.
panically looking around
like-
his screen like some porn ad came up and he's looking for the place to press the X.
No.
Heck, who I've just gotten Twitter. They're not using this.
Not
Ooh.
Cornhub. Not
It's
Pork
got the
Rub.
juice. It's got the juice.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
a whisper.
oh, ooh, whisper.
Now he just drags us so everyone can see. Everyone can see his whisper.
Oh,
Oops.
That's
he,
fine.
He actually did.
I'm just trying to figure. Okay.
It's all
alright.
good. It's all good.
Hey,
I will avert
get it,
my
Let me
eyes.
get it to the top real quick. Hold on. Let me oh my gosh.
You can. Who's putting in insights in
I'm,
there?
I'm trying to get it to the top so nobody sees it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what would you like to do? Adon, you keeping up at all? Or you just?
Yep.
There we go. Lasso
I'm
down
just
insights.
following the conversation. Whoa, what is going on?
You rolled a lot of insight checks. It was wild.
I guess.
While you were asleep.
Yes. So I
Very
said that.
confused what's
I
going on.
telepathically said that to old Kane over. Oh, I don't know where he is exactly. I don't even know if I know where he is, but I know that his
I think I'm probably,
mind
well,
is.
it's probably hard to tell, but yeah, I'm probably like floating at a
You've.
farthest
there's
point
like a
I can
shadow.
from.
It's a darker shadow. That's easier to tell when you know it's there.
I sense your mind's presence
Mhm.
and have spoken to it in a direct way.
The other werewolves in the pack serve Strahd out of fear, believing that Mother Night has blessed him with godlike powers and eternal life.
Mm.
That's all kind of come down from Kirill and him, conversating with Strahd, or at least Strahd's agents.
It is the goal of this group to facilitate a change in leadership, as it were. We also wish to see Strahd not be as influential as he is now. Is there anything that you can do to help us? I know that you are stuck here. Your duties bind you to this place. But is there anything that you can do to help us? If you do, we can do our best. I'm sure I can speak for the rest to save your husband as well if he is there and if he is in a state worth saving.
Well, are you all open to perhaps making an agreement,
Oh, I'm all for this.
some kind?
What kind of agreement?
Listen, I'm not going anywhere, and I can't leave the den at this point. Kirill will not have it. So, This is a huge ask of you, but if you make this happen, I will lend my tooth and paw to bring down Strahd in any way I can. But first, I need my husband back here. I can't leave the pack in the way it is now. We must take Kirill down, but I can't do it. And we can't just kill Kirill because there needs to be leadership, someone respected, somebody with experience. It can't be me. I'm fairly certain that a majority of the pack, if Emil has a proper challenge against Kirill in front of the whole pack, they will follow him. And if that happens, and I swear on the Mother Night, I will assist you in any way you request.
And as far as you know, your husband is in Strahd's castle.
I mean, there was quite a pack of dire wolves that I've never seen before. I mean, Kirill wouldn't really have much reason to lie. Everyone in the pack is terrified of Strahd and also terrified of Kirill. He says he's in Strahd's castle somewhere. He's probably locked in the dungeons of the catacombs.
When we go to Strahd's castle, most likely it's going to be a one-way trip. We're not planning on going there more than once. I very highly doubt that we'll be able to, when we're ready to go, we will be going. And whatever is decided will be decided there.
Well,
So your help
couldn't you
in
just
exchange for your husband's life doesn't mean much to us when we're only going there once.
I don't know if that's necessarily
do you plan on dying there?
Don't plan on dying there, but if we go there, we're planning. The only way we make it out of there is by taking Strahd out then and there. And at that point, your help would be useless.
What about a more refined approach rather than bows blazing, perhaps? I don't know. Sneaky? Perhaps you can sneak in and
Without Strahd knowing. Sneak
Hmm.
into his catacombs, free your husband, and come back here alive with him.
I'll pull out
kind of shrugs her shoulders. She's like,
I'll pull out
really
the
don't-
note that Strahd gave Thrud, and I'll hold it up and I'll say, well, it looks like we'll need some dinner clothes. And it'll
are
be
you holding up to her or holding up to the party?
to the party. Because we did receive an invitation to dinner
Mm-hmm.
where there is no violence.
Mm-hmm. And we're just gonna like sneak down into the dungeon in Strahd's own castle, and just take this werewolf guy and be like, "Thanks for dinner. See you next time."
Thanks for the Taco Bell. See ya.
I think it's incredibly possible that we can, at least one of us can make it down.
I mean, I don't know. It's not like if he really wanted to, he could probably come here and take you and kill you. There's really not much preventing him. There's no real escape from here. The only people who can leave here is the Vistani and werewolves. So
Hearing her say that werewolves can leave, Thread's just gonna kind of like shake his head for a minute. Wait. You said the werewolves can leave here?
in the past, Strahd has periodically let werewolves slip past the misty borders, so they can bring or lure others into this domain.
Things have become a little more interesting to me now. But first off, my first question here for a second. I'm agreeing with my small friend here. We are willing to help you, but I'm curious if there's anything you can do. Since you've said your pack does have direwolves in your service,
That's
is there a way you can guarantee us safe passage from them so we don't harm your direwolves? Ren told us that that is a bit of a sticky situation, and I'd rather not hurt those who are loyal to you, if we can help it.
How did you all reach the den?
Ren is the one who brought us.
You didn't run into any wolves in the fields, in the woods?
The only wolves, I use the term wolves loosely, within the area were the party that left Ren to die.
Sounds like Crow. All I'm saying is the woods, fields, those are constantly stalked by dire wolves, by werewolves. If you made it here in one piece and didn't come into contact with any, it's because you were allowed to.
The next part of my question: if we do manage to make it into Strahd's dungeon, is there something you can give us to let your husband know you sent us? I'm pretty sure if any of us just strode upon him, he would assume the worst. You know, I think I'd much rather have something to show him to prove we're not here to harm him. Give him a little bit of a benefit. Ease him a little.
I could. If you have any parchment, I could write a small note and seal it. I also have this flesh pouch that I can give you. I'm just kidding. Rob's like,
Another flesh pouch. That makes 3.
I don't have any parchment.
Does anybody have anything, any paper, parchment, anything like that?
Yeah, I got some writing stuff.
I probably would, but I don't think it's helpful at the moment.
Yeah.
Just
the
from
dust
the mist
just
comes a sheet of paper.
Probably not good audio.
Just floats
Holy
down from the
shit.
ceiling.
Yeah, medieval facts.
Look here.
Henry just pulls out a turnip.
And this is very much a bit of a stretch, more for me than anything going on with current situation, but I'm curious to know if a name means anything to you. Does the name Brom Cinderstalker mean anything to you?
I can't say it does.
Or she's gonna kind of like look down at the ground and kind of let out a small sigh, giving her like the faintest of nods.
Will you, she takes some paper from you, Shriek, and, scrawls the note and then kind of like rubs it on her neck and then folds it up and hands it back to you guys and says, this should perhaps, if you do find him alive, this should help. I mean, I guess if you're breaking him out of Strahd's dungeons, I mean, I feel like he would leave with you anyways. He really needs an excuse. I don't think he'd want to stay.
I do have an idea, but
Okay.
if
Nice of you to speak up.
yes, I apologize. I am just doing work over here.
Tinkering.
If tinkering with my flesh pouch, if you know what I mean. Well, I can, with with the right materials, turn myself or others invisible, um, I could sneak in there that way, make him invisible, and we both get out of there. But I don't know if Strahd can, see that kind of stuff.
That's a good idea.
Hearing that, can I try to remember or make a check to see if I
Oh, obviously.
recall Strahd
Just an exclamation point
either
over the
mentioning it or having someone else mention it about him?
Can you just roll a straight d20 for me,
Straight
Augustus
one.
Kane?
No, it was so close. It was almost an 18.
Yeah, that sucker would have budge.
You've never been in a situation where there's been somebody invisible and that he's encountered? A lot of your communication with him was like almost like him sitting in his throne, just kind of almost barking orders, but not that you recall.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I got to the note.
Yep.
I mean, that's a really good idea, I think.
So what I need is somebody's eyelash and some gum Arabic, and things are really hard to come by around here.
You said gum Arabic?
Gum Arabic, yes.
Arabic gum.
Nope, not Arabic gum. That's very different.
Perfect gum. Like, would 5 gun work?
I don't know what gum Arabic is, but I'm gonna ask.
There's a little piece of gum stuck in this pouch.
Ugh. I said in gum.
No.
Oh no, I don't think that's the right kind of gum. Oh no, we've been attacked. I looked it up and I still don't know what it is.
Henry seems to recall that it's a mixture of glycoproteins and polysaccharides.
Oh, I apologize, Shriek. It is also known as Arabic gum.
Oh no.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, we better make like a tree and get out of here.
Make like a tree and find some polymers of arabinose and glucose.
My head hurts. My head hurts much.
Shriek, you'll feel Augustus Kane reach out in your head. Go, perhaps before we leave, it would be a good idea to see if she knows of any other fellow enemies against Strahd besides her kin.
Yes, it's a very good idea. Kane, yes. I just say that out loud, looking to nobody. Zulika, do you know of any adversaries, any others that are against the leadership of Strahd in this area? Are there any ones that might potentially come to our aid in this quest of ours?
Well, She kind of sits for a moment. She's kind of thinking, and she's like, well, not specifically, but there's a man who lives on the lake who's an odd fellow.
And we know him.
But,
Anybody else?
Well, that was,
No, not that I really know, to be
that was
honest.
quite rude, Shriek.
Oh wait, you mean old man lives in a tower on the lake? Got to do a jig to get in the door. That guy?
Jig.
Yes.
She kind of like points. She's like right outside, right in the middle of the lake, that big tower.
Yeah, that's the same guy, right?
Perhaps.
I look over at like Henry. That's that guy. He's
Right,
that's the
yes,
guy.
yes, that's the same.
We
that's
know
the
this
same
guy?
gentleman. Yes.
Yes, we know this guy. Pretty useless, actually.
um. Hmm.
Well, if somebody wasn't so hungry for bone marrow, we wouldn't have ever met him. Well, not yet.
Somebody wanted some bone marrow.
What do you
Shriek
mean?
ate the bone. Shriek
Oh,
ate a
yeah.
bone, and
bone.
it got us kicked out of the town. It's a long story.
That is not exactly what happened. But
It's
yeah,
pretty
you
much
can
what happened. It's
infer
a
that.
two-sentence story. I mean, actually, it's pretty much one sentence.
Shriek ate a bone. We got kicked out.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
And then he fingered a flesh thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
no.
got this. I got this. You see? Did you guys? Oh, did I tell you guys that I found this?
Oh God.
Are you asking us if you told us?
Yeah. Did I tell you guys I found this?
I mean, it's pretty obvious, Blaine.
Are you showing us
Oh,
the
yeah.
necklace or the
And
flesh pouch?
he couldn't shut up about the flesh pouch the last 45 minutes of the walk. It's like, come in handy.
I could use this to carry things.
It's
I could use it
utilitarian,
as a glove. It's a hat.
Utilitarian. Okay.
Definitely not vegan.
Definitely not vegan.
Yes. Also, next time we get a chance, I want to see if this thing's got any magical properties to it.
You
Next
want to
time we
know? You want to know if the nutsack of holding has magical properties?
Yes, the scrotum of holding.
Scrotum of holding.
The scrotum hole.
Scrotum.
Zalika does kind of like understand your question, Shriek, and she's kind of like, I mean, I'll do you one better. If you do find Emil alive, I'll tell you what. You go there. My husband is dead. Bring me proof of his death. And then we will all kill Kirill. Sound like fun?
Oh yeah.
And then I will take control of this pack any way I see fit.
Yes.
I
Now that we can do.
will
I don't
promise
think that's
you an army of werewolves against Strahd.
Ooh.
But we can't do it alone. We'll promise you that.
Well, I look to like the party.
I don't think we can argue with that. Oh no. We agreed and the voice in the sky left.
Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Copy.
Figure out if you guys want to ask anything, do anything else here. Because the next stop is you guys are going to start making your way back. Sound good?
Copy.
All right, BRB.
Where are we making our way back to? Making our way.
Make our way back to.
Well, I was gonna
Valaki.
say it might be actually it might be worthwhile to first go check out the Vistani again about the sword or weapon
We need to
thing.
steal their sword, and maybe they'll have
Yeah.
some Arabic gum for us.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, Arabic.
Also, JD, I also have that spell. So I was looking at him like, oh yeah, that's what he's talking about. It's like
yeah.
Mm,
Well,
Jace.
so- I'm not
a double
exactly
order
sure.
of it.
I think we just get spells, and then we just. I don't know how preparing spells works, but I'm pretty sure you just do it in the morning, right?
After every long rest.
Yeah.
Well, we don't really prepare them, like, because we just have the spells that we have.
You can choose
No,
to
you
either
could-
keep your spell list the same, or you can make edits
Oh.
to it.
I don't think we have that.
In D&D Beyond, it looks like we do.
Oh, I didn't think it was for artificer. I know it is for like cleric and
Oh yeah.
druid and stuff.
No, in Artificer, there's like, or in D&D Beyond, excuse me, there's a bunch of spells that we can prepare. Here it is. It's
Here it
on
is.
page 12 of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Oh no. That Tasha's brokey cauldron.
That was like 2 minutes, wasn't it?
Roughly.
It's like perfect.
Maybe.
Perfect. Oh, Disney took my money. All right.
Oh my god, Disney took my money.
What's the plan, Stans?
I think. I agree. I'm in.
There's a mental nod in your head from me. You, Henry.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in.
Very well. I'm ready to leave.
Shrek? Shriek.
Yes. What?
Are you good? Are you good to head out?
Yeah, yeah. I was the
Oh,
first one.
oh, sorry.
Yo. Like, well, what are we
My
doing?
bad. All right. Well, let me make sure everyone's got this on their plate. It's gonna be quite a trip.
And while we're doing it, yeah, I also wanted to see if this necklace. I knew that it's magic of some kind,
Mhm.
but I wanted to see if I could find any magical properties that it held.
Do you have identify at all?
I think I do.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's true, Kane. You-
I do have it.
Mm.
Just throw it onto the mist and I'll sort it out.
I mean, you
I
know
know.
there's magical power to it, Shriek, just from your Arcana check. But you don't have that ability to kind of really discern
Okay.
its nature
I would like to
yourself.
ask around on our way there.
Ask around?
Yeah, like in the party to see if they could identify anything.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Like maybe Kane, maybe.
I
Okay.
can, but I need a white ball. A pearl, sorry.
What about a red ball?
A white ball
Nope.
pearl.
White ball.
I don't have any white balls
Exclusively-
in my sack. I only have
Blue ones?
reddish orange ones.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess I also need a white pearl
Oh, it
Man.
doesn't say white,
for the
but
component.
I just
Is
assumed.
it? Oh,
it
it
was
just
a
says
white.
pearl.
Needs to be a white pearl.
No, just a pearl. I misread my spell book.
Be a pearl.
Just
All right,
kidding, I
so
don't have
we
a spell
stop
book.
by any beaches, I guess.
Oh, but it has to be a
Oh.
nice one.
I will be looking for them.
And we have to have it appraised to make sure that it's worth at least 100 gold.
Oh my.
Well,
It's wild out here how
Where-
I'm gonna
magic
try and
works.
find
Where will
and
we
what I
find
can.
a pearl
See if
appraiser
it
at this
works.
hour?
Okay. All right, Kane. That's what I. All right. So on this
Send the
journey,
Vistani out.
You know,
If
I think
we
we can just sort of
ask-
get a pearl and then try it
Just
out
try
if
it.
it's good, worth enough.
Well, that's
Go
why we
for
need
it.
the owl feather too.
yeah, I can.
That'll be-
You need
what the
you need an
hell?
owl feather to appraise a pearl.
Tim,
No,
I
to
map.
identify things.
I got you, brother.
We're walking in circles here in this cave.
Wait, we're still in the cave? Oh
We're
no.
sti- I don't know. Where are we?
Oh no, Kane reemerged
Like,
as his
shifted
human
back,
self,
like-
yeah.
Right after the conversation ended.
And he's just
Like, all right, time to
instead
go.
of using like his telekinesis, he's just talking out loud.
As we pass by a lake, we'll be searching for clams. Inside those clams, I will be looking for pearls. Okay.
Smashing them
Isn't it
open.
oysters?
All you're going to be
It's
finding
good.
are pearls of wisdom.
Whatever.
Whatever it is.
Clams or oysters or any type of muscle or cephalopods, whatever, right? They're called what are they called?
No clue.
No.
What are they called? What kind of?
Shell creatures.
Yeah, but they're called.
They're called cloisters.
That can't be right.
Wait, are those pearls on your necklace?
I don't know. I need somebody to.
Oh no! Oh no!
to tell me what it is.
It's
I
gone
need a
wrong.
pearl to tell me what it is.
I feel like that'd be a terrible idea to be like, I'll
Worse.
just rip one of these off and just
Yep, sure would be.
You hear the moan of 1,000 souls.
yeah. But Tim, I suggested while you were gone that we could go to the Vistani people and rob them of some swordage.
Rob them.
After we ask them for Arabic gum.
Yes, that is.
Maybe we also ask them for
Good
the
job.
sword instead of stealing.
Yes.
They're gonna
What?
give us a sword to murder Strahd?
Hell yeah, brother.
Or talk to them about the sword that we have heard about.
Yeah, I'm sure they want that.
I guess when we early on met them, did it seem like it was a permanent camp that they had?
It seemed
By the lake?
it seemed rather permanent. It was like I guess what you can call like a base camp.
Okay, that's good then.
Is the
I
green
guess-
room because they're traveling like entertainers?
Do you have a component pouch, Kane?
No.
Yeah. Well, I have my what's it called? My flask, my cup of alchemy, which counts as a component thing, right? Or that's weird. What is it? I can
God.
read the description you wrote on it.
You guys should see Magnus's character
Yeah.
sheet. His
Oh, I got-
abilities.
I got so many things, and I also
He's
organized
got
them.
so much shit going on. I love it.
I organized them because I was like, oh, there's too many things.
Holy fuck.
I
Uh,
don't happen to have a random pearl in my disguise kit, do I?
but yeah, it does say this object can be used
Check-
as a
check your
substitute
flask
for a
pouch.
component pouch.
But can it really make anything?
It can't.
Um,
The components pouch. It covers anything that's not something
price.
priced.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But it's
The main thing is it's a weird thing where it's not consumed by the spell. It's just
You buy it once and you
need it.
have it, you can just use it forever. It doesn't get consumed.
yeah. Or
You
we
do that?
find one.
With one pearl in
There's-
the thing, and you're like, that's what it is.
I guess we
Certain
really only
certain
need one.
spells will
pearl.
tell you if the component is consumed.
Yeah.
Cost wise. If it doesn't say it's consumed on use, it means you get to use it multiple times.
I
There's
say
some
we
spells that need mirrors,
Oh yeah. That's
right, and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I think I have a mirror.
Oh yeah,
I
I
say
remember getting one. I don't actually think it.
the one that I took
Passed.
from the place.
Yes.
Oh,
No, we
did
left
anyone
it.
tell him?
Oh
It
no,
burned.
no, nobody did.
Oh, you did not take that mirror.
Okay, cool.
It would.
It was a
House
spy
bad
mirror.
stuff.
Getting burned down.
Yeah. Well, it's maybe. Actually, I guess we'll be passing by there. We can see if the mayor's house is still standing.
You look across the field; it's still smoldering in the distance.
Yeah.
Cue anime outro.
Oh no. So you do talk to Kane about trying to help identify the necklace, but he states that he does. At some point, you guys need to kind of procure a pearl.
Why don't you just ask the nice
Yeah.
lady if she has pearls? They have a big old thing of treasure around the statue.
Do you
Excuse
have a?
me. Oh, you go. It's your turn. Okay, do you have a pearl
Uh,
worth at least 1,000 or 100 gold? Excuse me.
I assume we
That's
went
right.
back there. I guess.
not on me. No.
It would help
How-
us greatly with our quest.
How about over
Or
here?
unless you could tell me what this is.
I'm Looks like a necklace. Kind of.
Yes.
It's nice looking.
Yeah, you don't know how to know what I got this.
Just
Oh,
hand in front
okay.
of her face.
Found it in a
Um,
flesh pouch.
Little one, what was your question?
I'll just look over here for a pearl, and I'll like start walking over to
Just, you
the
better
loot.
you better step away from there.
Why is it like teeth and tongue?
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying that's offerings to Mother Night.
Well, I think Mother Night would understand.
We like make some change. Like I could put 100 gold pieces in there and take out a pearl.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Just see Russell just.
Actually, I'll pay her more.
Yeah, we can put in. He can put in 105 gold pieces.
We can hang another body up there if she wants.
Oh my god. This is incredible.
I'm literally going to hang all of you from the giraffe.
I would say,
You want a flesh pouch?
Well, then we wouldn't need the pearl anymore.
Adon,
No, I got a necklace, but the flesh
I
pouch.
would say make a persuasion check with advantage because Shriek's trying to help.
Trying to help you? Oh, this is amazing.
Uh-oh. I really hope I don't screw this. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Don't look at that.
Well,
I don't know how to read.
That's perception.
Oh, that's good. I'll take a
30, 20?
Whew.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Natural 20. Mm-mm.
She just kind of lowers her head and she's like, Night Mother. Mother of Night.
Don't laugh.
Night mother, mother of night.
I'm
mother
going to warn you. It is your own doing by removing something from that treasure hoard. If you plan to put something in, that's great, but I do not make the rules. This is a shrine and you should respect it.
We do, but don't you want your husband back?
That is all I'm saying. You do so of your own decision and your own choice.
Oh, no.
Dear
I'll
Lord,
look at the rest of the group.
dear Jesus, little infant baby lying in a manger, Jesus.
You got pretty good luck, Adon.
I don't know about that. I walked into a house that had a tongue and teeth.
Maybe,
That's right. I forgot about that.
maybe say a prayer or something first.
I don't know how. Oh, wait. I might know how to do that. Hold on. I sort of know how to do that.
Well, just do what she just did. She just.
I would like to look into the void.
Okay. There's a void in here?
What?
I would like to open my mind's eye.
Oh, mine.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay.
I'll approach the shrine and I'll get down on my knees.
Prostrate.
Night, mother of night. I just need a little bit of loot. I'll trade you. If you don't want me to do this, you just zap my finger right now.
Just kill somebody around here.
No, don't do that.
Kill
Don't listen to him.
None of you
Kill him
seem
too.
to be.
Give me a little zap.
None of you seem to have any sort of connection to a deity, do you?
I sort of do, but
Well, it definitely does not seem like you do.
well, he's different. He's not like this. We don't really pray to him. He just, just kind of there.
I will tell you this. It's because perhaps we will be in league together in the future. Anyone who steals from Mother Night is cursed.
Oh no. I'm
think
not trying to
everyone-
I'm
steal.
going to say,
Joseph
It's
Curse.
trading. We're trading. It's like,
I do not make the rules.
have you
I
ever
do
been
not
to a
think-
store?
Zalika, my apologies.
I'm just giving you the information.
As someone that.
As a courtesy.
I appreciate it. I asked her to zap my finger if she didn't want to, and she didn't do anything.
She doesn't work in those ways.
Well,
Zalika,
Russ, I think Max.
You have to pardon them. They obviously they do not know how to speak to any of the higher powers, or maybe even respect And I'll look over at Adon,
I said her name, both of them.
the prime deities. So please, little bit of ignorance, I apologize.
Well, do you want to do it? Do you want to steal from her then? Wait, not stealing, trading, bartering.
I would definitely do it in a more respectful fashion.
All right, let me see it. I'll get the next one.
Give me the gold.
I hand him 1 gold piece.
No, give
Can I
me
get- can
give
I-
me what you are willing to trade for the pearl.
Can I get you next time? Can you spot me a little bit of gold?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'll tell you a story. I don't have that much money.
Let me tell you a story. I don't have much money. End of story.
Out of curiosity, does Ren still have the bundle of deer meat?
One of the guys at the front just, when he pushed him in, took it from him.
Oh. Nope, that's not it.
Rod would like to go just kind of sit down next to Ren, just kind of having his own little conversation with him, and hearing the nonsense that is occurring down from them. Thread's just gonna kind of like rub at his face, just very much like, I can't take these idiots anyway. He's going to pull his spice pouch out, and
Control the spice, control the universe.
I'm gonna once again take out the freaking clothes I have left. I don't know how much of these clothes I have left, Tim, so you can very much
Thread's just butt ass naked.
know my common clothes that come in your bag.
What do you think you wear?
Not those.
Not anymore.
Yes, he's naked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
butt ass
Look
naked.
at this point, I don't care.
He just
I'm
wears a
gonna-
kilt all the time.
I'm gonna kind of like pull out a bunch of pinches of like salt and pepper and kind of like tie them up, and I'm just gonna hand like 5 small little like bundles to Ren, and Thread's just gonna kind of like lean in and whisper into his ear. Use those when you manage to get your food. Give it a little extra flavor.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I will approach the shrine. I will take a knee. I will close my eyes and begin to channel lightning,
Mm-hmm.
making a connection to cord, and hopefully using that as a conduit. The Night Mother will be more receptive, and I will say, you don't know me,
Like-
and to be frank, I don't know much about you, but we need help. And something that has been offered to you could help us a great deal. If you would allow it, we will make sure to return and provide another worthy offering. Night Mother, hear me as a servant of Cord. If I may remove one of your offerings, show me where it is, and I'll open my eyes that are now glazed over in charges of electricity. Does anything pop out at me?
Make a perception check.
I think she's zapping him like I asked her to.
An 8.
You see a litany of different types of treasure, gemstones, small and big, ungodly amount of copper, silver, and gold pieces. Some chains, bracelets. There's an ivory drinking horn. There's a lot here. And you do kind of catch a glance of this white bead.
I will pull out my illustrious wine-filled flask +1, and I will place it at the shrine, and I will gently remove the white bead.
Before, I don't want him to. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe we shouldn't be.
Are you
Maybe
saying?
we
Are you
just
saying
leave the
this?
Yes, yes.
It's fine. Let him get the curse, not us.
Yes,
will-
but we are very close to the person who is cursed. You know, the rising
I
tide
will
sinks
leave
all
the
ships.
flask. I will leave the
I
flask.
can take
and
him or leave him.
I will gently remove the white
No,
bead.
he's not. Nope. No, I don't think so. I slap it. I slap
Nope.
his head. Slap,
Nope.
slap it. Slap
You
it.
will get
Come up
shocked.
and I slap his head. I
You
don't
will
even
get
care.
shocked. Nope.
Drop it down. I am sorry, old night mother. We'll give her something. What else? I'll leave an extra thing.
I am
I got this
removing.
clockwork
I am
amulet. That's
removing.
fantastic.
I am
Okay?
removing the
It's
white bead.
fantastic.
I'm removing it. I'm removing it.
I am taking it off of my neck. The clockwork amulet.
That's fantastic, but I'm taking
I
this
am
bead
narrating this. I am saying I am taking it off. I am putting it into the bin.
to the bin.
Okay.
I
Hey,
do
don't you
not
need
want a
that?
part of this.
Do you not need that thing?
This is a clockwork amulet. Very cool.
Wait,
I
I'll
love it
trade
a
you for
lot.
it.
I love it a lot, but I also really love not being cursed. And if this will get me anything, Night Mother,
Nope.
just keep it localized to this dummy, okay?
Wait. Do you need that thing? Because we can figure out something
It's
else.
already in the pile.
Does,
Oh no!
does
Now I
anything
can't take it back.
does anything
Night
happen
Mother?
when I remove the white bead?
I need you to roll a religion check.
Copy. Oh, 2. Jeez.
You feel nothing.
This is the worst.
Literally nothing. All of your pain.
Oh,
Everything
my
is taken
God.
I love
away.
that I'm connected to a deity and I'm just like,
Yeah, I have a +5 for religion. And
You grab the pearl, and it's very nice. You hear the children in the background crying.
oh god.
The moan of 1,000 souls.
It's that fucking map guy from freaking Avernus
Oh yeah.
spouting nonsense.
Not again,
the whole
what a
time.
world!
You've got the pearl in your hand.
I will remove the wine-filled flask +1.
Okay.
For it is now an offering to Homegirl.
Oh, you're removing it from your inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'm taking both. Fuck this bitch.
No, absolutely not.
That's what I was gonna say.
No. I will turn around, still covered in sparks of electricity, eyes still blue, and I will walk over to Adon, and I'll drop it in his hand, and I will simply express, that is how you speak with respect to those more powerful than you.
Yeah.
as long as you don't pass the curse on to me, I'm all right with it.
If I hadn't have seen it, she would not have wanted me to have it.
Well, I'm gonna give it to our other friend that's not here right now because he might have the owl feather that we need.
I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
I
That's
will
just personal opinion.
Oh, I have gloves on. It's fine.
I will
No,
I'll do a
can't.
slight bow to Zalika and I will
We're
thank her.
allergic to gloves. Damn it.
Even though I know
Forgot.
that she does not need to be thanked, I will still take a bow and thank her.
The glove loophole.
She just kind of gives you kind of a half-hearted nod, like uneasy, like okay. Right.
We're just trying to save your husband, but we'll see you later.
Yes, thank you. I understand. Are you guys bouncing?
I
Yeah.
am.
So the plan is to head to the
Yep.
traveling
The
caravan of.
Vistani.
Yeah, I believe that was at the tester pool, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are gonna go to the tester pool first?
Wasn't that where
I think that was
the
plan.
I think they were no, Village of Barovia is over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were at the tester
Yeah.
pool.
Yeah, they're right there. I see them.
Where the,
They're right.
what?
Yeah,
You see
there's
them?
a little bit of there's like 4 buildings next to the tester pool, and that's where we
Oh,
went.
that's what you're talking about. I thought you were just like joking. You're like, oh yeah, I see them from a distance.
I can see them from
Right
here.
there.
Look at them.
See that? You seeing me? I can.
You're
Look.
seeing me?
I don't know if you can
Love
see
it.
this. Can you see this?
Oh my.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa.
darkness.
Nuked. So you guys are gonna head there first.
I don't know how to get rid of this now. Delete.
There you go.
It's still there. 10, 15, 45, a million.
Hold on.
Oh, that's somebody else. Okay. I'm okay with this thing.
I
I will again be looking for pearls inside of mussels, clams, and oysters, and any running water that we pass. I will be doing this.
did you want me to get you another one? No.
We can just sort of share the one.
Nah, you keep that. You can just keep that for yourself. You can
Okay.
keep that away from me.
You guys are bouncing and heading.
Gonna dip that.
You have this map. So, which direction are you heading from here?
Can you point to where we are exactly? I know we're Lake.
Oh,
Barco.
sorry.
Going to the west.
Let me.
Are we up in that gate that natural gate clearing?
Sorry.
Huh?
Shit.
I can't
Exit
find-
drawing mode. You
That-
guys are here.
Okay. All right. Yes. I say we follow the edge of the lake up until we get to here.
Like follow it south or go around.
Yeah, go around on the western border of the lake
Okay.
until we hit this bridge here. And then we go in a general this way direction. Oh
Okay.
man, there's got to be a better way to do this.
Drawing
and
mode.
and then follow the edge of the lake.
Drawing
this
drawing
way.
mode is disabled on this map, Tim. for us.
So
Oh, is
you
it?
basically just mean the way that we came up here.
The way exactly. Why don't we just come the way that we came?
Because we were driven out of Valaki, probably.
Oh, that's a good point.
How do I delete this? How do I? Oh, okay. So we just go.
Go back to pointers. Go back to pointers, and then remove pointers.
Pointers. Remove this. Oh.
I can disguise myself. I could go through Valaki if we need anything.
I mean, that's great for you, but
I can also disguise myself.
Well, just if oh, look at that. We could,
I can also disguise myself.
oh,
so
that sucks to be
glad.
you.
apparently all 3 of us, yeah, sucks.
We'll
Me
put
and
you in
Fred.
a hat, and then we'll pretend we're magicians, and then it'll be fine.
That's
Oh, we'll
that's pretty offensive. I'm not gonna
Is that
lie about
racist? I'm sorry.
That was pretty. I think I see you in a different way now.
Eh, I'll get over it. Oh look, I already am.
That makes one of us.
All right. So you guys are heading out. It's probably close to like midday right now. You guys are gonna hug the western edge, kind of head south around the lake, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got any good clam hauls?
Make a investigation check.
Oh, brother, that's a mistake. I'm gonna have so many clams at the end of this.
I have the best clams.
Come on. Son of a
Persons and clams. You're really doing
Okay.
well tonight.
son of a.
You take a moment, look around, then the party keeps going, so you gotta hustle yourself up to catch up again. Then you walk a little bit ahead of them.
Is there any
you
way
guys-
I can? What does this star do?
Oh, you're gonna use inspiration for
Is it
for
just a
Clamon.
star?
So you're in,
for the clam.
so in inspiration is something that I grant to players when they do something creative, connect dots. They do something maybe that's really in line with a character, and it's something that you can expend to maybe re-roll a roll or maybe utilize the rule of cool. Do you know what the rule of cool is?
Cool clam? By the cool clam?
Well, like something that's kind of a
Oh.
little bit far-fetched, but
It's
it would be cool.
though.
So
Okay.
why not allow it? You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is a fucking game. It's not. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
We're not in a
Yeah.
military sim.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
I would like to find the one ring of clams. Okay.
um,
Imagine that I am Schmeagol,
Oh my god.
and I
Okay.
am looking through, and I find the clam. Okay.
um,
And it's not an ordinary clam, because you pop that bad boy, it's like an egg with 2 yolks.
It's a big,
I'm-
just a
I love
massive
that.
clam.
Egg with 3 yolks. It's a clam that's got 2 yolks in it.
that's fair. You gotta like shake it and listen to it, weigh it.
Like magic packs at the store.
So you're gonna use your inspiration point.
I don't know. This is it seems like this is pushing the boundaries of what an inspiration point can
No,
give
no,
you.
no. I'm just. I will give you the opportunity to make something cool happen.
Yes.
So you want to use it?
use
On
it.
your character sheet, on the main page, you can see
Maybe.
there's Inspir next to your token with a little check mark. You can
Yes.
unclick that. Yeah, there you go. You can use it.
Bam.
You got about halfway down the lake, kind of checking the shore, and you're like, you just have this feeling that maybe you should check when you're closer. On the map, you can see where the lake kind of turns into the river and kind of flows out. And you're like, well, maybe it's a bit rockier down there. Maybe this is more suitable area for what you're looking for. So you kind of bide your time to really invest some time, and you convince the party to give you a little bit extra time when you get closer down to that area to do a more thorough look. Does anyone want to assist Shriek in his clam escapades, or is he on his own?
I'll give him a hand, I guess.
Okay, so Shriek, I will let you roll investigation with advantage, and Henry, you can roll with no advantage. Investigation.
So I just click advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Here, have my 3, friend.
Oh,
it rolled
you
over that
son of
natty
a
20.
gun.
A 16. Okay. You find surprisingly a couple freshwater clams.
Give me them. 2 freshwater clams.
Yes.
All right, inventory. Oh, I'm just gonna crack them. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
And so this, I'm gonna crack one, and the other one I'm gonna keep as my lucky clam, and I'm not gonna open it.
Okay.
My
Lucky
lucky
clam.
clam.
You got the hard one and you got the flesh one. It works out good.
Oh, God. What have we done?
I'm gonna put my one clam in my other clam. No.
So, what's your strength at? What are you gonna break this with?
Brother, with my mental capacity, I'm gonna challenge its intellect.
Oh my god. Will it to open with my brain.
I'm gonna mind sliver this bad boy. I am assuming that it cannot have a high intellect. It is an animal.
It's true.
Hit it. Boom. DC 16. I'm gonna break its will.
Oh, it fails. So, you just see this little bit of like.
I say open up.
You've successfully killed it. You want to pry it open now with your hands?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Roll a percentile dice. The one that you clicked before by accident.
First 91, now a 4. It's a beautiful thing. It's a
Um,
beautiful thing.
Listen.
There's a-
In one of our campaign 1 sessions, I rolled a 0 followed by a 100 on a percentile dice.
Well, that's pretty
Um,
close to that.
you find that this particular freshwater clam has a really tiny pearl that seems to still be cooking, but won't be cooking anymore because it's dead.
Oh,
So it's more of like it's like the size of like a pellet, like a BB.
Damn it. Okay, all right. Lucky clam time. Let's go. I knew you were lucky.
All right.
you're gonna crack the lucky clam.
I'm gonna crack the lucky clam.
You're gonna keep it around after you crack it.
Maybe just the shell, I guess.
Well,
Scoop out the clam.
um. Roll another 100 for me.
Okay, come on, baby. Come on. No whammies. No whammies.
That's a 98. Oh, baby.
Whoa!
That-
You crack this clam open, pull it,
There's a
and
pearl
you
bigger than a
find
clam.
like probably like a nickel-sized
Ooh,
pearl,
baby.
and it's this gorgeous pearlescence. You kind of like spit on it, you kind of like clean it off in your hand, and you're like, "Holy fuck! That was the lucky clam."
That's the lucky clam. I knew you were lucky. I'm gonna stick that bad boy back in the shell.
Proceeds to bird peck the clam.
You're
out
putting
of
it back in the shell.
No,
Oh,
I'm taking it out.
There you go.
There we
Slurp it.
go. That's what we call. So I throw that. This is my lucky pearl now. I throw that back in my flesh pouch.
yeah. Put it right down your inventory. Lucky pearl.
Lucky pearl plus.
What kind of GP would you throw on that bad boy, Tim?
You do not know.
For a 98.
You do not know.
Oh man, go get
Pearl
that bad boy appraised.
And unlucky pearl.
Oh yeah, the pebble.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. Oh man, there we go.
I would call that the preemie, bro.
Are you gonna let anyone borrow to identify your thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, look, I found this really tiny. Does this count? I don't know if y'all can see that, but
He's showing it to you, Kane.
that is technically speaking, a
Technically.
pearl.
Right.
Technically.
I can give it a shot if it may not work.
All right, I give him my tiny pearl.
Did one of us run back and like unsteal that thing that we stole from that god?
Nope.
No, he still got it.
Nobody stole anything. First of all,
Yeah, you did. You stole the.
I don't know. She
Damn.
talked about curses and stuff.
listen. Stealing would imply that I sleight of handed it without anybody knowing.
You stole it in front of her face.
You took it without consent. I don't know.
Like I said, if I had not
Like
seen
a
it,
virgin.
That's
I
like
asked-
having
I
sex with a
asked
dead body.
Specifically, whoa,
I'm just saying, well,
that's
she didn't tell me
definitely-
no.
Definitely not the same thing.
I don't know.
And
Silence is
canceled.
not consent.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, Patrick. What's your problem?
I
I'm just
listen. I
kidding.
asked specifically for her to show me if she wanted me to, and I rolled, and I was shown a pearl.
You rolled. What does that mean?
I
I opened
prayed
my eyes,
and I
and there
opened
it
my
was.
eyes.
Just rolling on the ground.
Yep, just rolling around.
You're trying with the small pearl, Kane?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. What level spell is that?
First level spell.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pretty standard stuff.
Take a moment. You expend your spell, but it burns a spell slot, but doesn't do anything.
Oh, I was gonna do it as a ritual.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Take a minute by the
Not
water
using my
side.
resources on
Let's
this.
take a break. It's been about at least it's gonna take
10 minutes.
it's been about you guys been traveling alongside of the lake here for like about an hour, so like it's probably a good time to kind of like take a breath, kind of get your bearings because I've been walking straight for an hour.
Oh, short
Um,
rest. Hello. Nah, that can't be
Taking a
short
short
rest.
Do you need a short rest?
No,
You need a short
no.
rest?
I thought that may have counted, but you have to be doing nothing for an hour.
Oh yeah. You take a moment with the ritual cast, and you're like, something's not right, and you're fairly certain you kind of the first thing you think of is like, all right, what are my components? You obviously have a real owl feather in your component pouch, so you're like, what? Well, the only other issue is the pearl. So you think maybe this little
Okay.
tiny pearl isn't doing it.
And is
I'll-
it not? Is it not working?
I think it may not be of good enough quality or size.
Okay. Well, what about this one? I put the golf ball in his hand.
Okay. I guess I'll try this
Hey,
one. Sure.
woo.
All right. Are you gonna take another 10 minutes to?
This
Yeah, I
isn't
guess.
This ain't gonna use up my lucky pearl, is it? You don't destroy this in any way, right?
No, it should just be usable.
He's already handed you back your baby pearl.
How nice. Let me put that back.
So you take 10 minutes to identify it. Let me take a screenshot and I'll send it to you.
Ooh.
Oh, I still have my screenshot thing open. Yahoo! Copy. Boom, baby. It's in your Twitter, in your
My
Discord DM. Sorry.
Hmm. Oh yes. I'm just kind of like mumbling to myself as I'm spending 10 minutes. Like, that's interesting. Yeah.
Hey, can I try those?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Oh, sorry. I meant the pearl and the owl feather. I did. Sorry.
I'm currently identifying.
Oh, I thought you were done. My bad.
Okay, I'm done now.
Oh,
Take
okay.
Then
my pearl-
do the
I'll take
last
my
bits.
lucky pearl back.
What?
You don't need this anymore, right?
I mean, I'm good. I don't know if we have
Alright.
anything else.
Can I borrow it? Wait. Oh, I don't want it now. That was rude.
Yeah.
That was really okay.
It's
That
like
was
a can of SpaghettiOs.
It's right next to my bone. Okay?
You're walking a real fine line there, buddy.
My finger bone. Okay? I don't
I
know. Last
choose-
time you didn't really like my finger bone.
I
Okay?
choose who gets temporary hit points and who doesn't.
Well, that's true. I do have a way to give myself temporary hit points, but I don't want to not receive temporary hit points.
Yeah, you better watch it.
So
so
would you like to know what this does?
Well, I'm going to ask you, do I want to know what this does?
Uh,
Is this some sort
I
of
mean, I
weird
imagine
death
so.
pouch thing? Okay, yeah. hit me.
I think the first thing is it is a limited use thing.
Mm.
I don't think the beads are going to grow back.
Most
um,
fat is this way.
Seems that if you throw them, they will explode.
The beads?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, they're exploding beads.
Oh. Oops.
If you, you don't. I guess you know magic. There is if it's like a fireball that you're gonna throw out, and then it just kind of explodes and presumably does a whole lot of impact.
Hmm.
No
If I-
other curses for sure. Don't worry about that.
Are there any curses attached to this?
No.
Why would you say that then?
Just to reassure you.
Kane, you would know. And probably Shriek you would know too, being versed. You know the identify spell. It doesn't identify if an item is cursed. It does not
You know,
provide that
actually,
information.
it could be. It's more
Not
of
trying
just,
to make you hesitate from using it. I'm just saying, like,
I'm not
just so
going
that
to
way you
say
guys
it
know.
is, but there's always a possibility.
I'll keep it in my flesh pouch just to be safe.
it's also worth noting that you've been wearing around your neck. That if it was cursed, you would have noticed by now.
But
Yeah,
I
you're
also
already
have a holy
screwed.
saint finger as well, so I think they cancel each other out.
You still have that?
What?
Hmm?
Excuse me?
It's
I-
in his
what-
gullet.
No, it went down. It did come out. I did retrieve said.
Came out the pee hole with a really bad kidney stone.
Oh,
Not the pee hole. You're about the regular
The regular hole.
standard hole. Okay. Yeah, I'm a firm
Um,
believer that they cancel each other out, so I'm okay with this. So what? So I have to remove. So I'd remove it
Here,
from the necklace.
Yeah,
I
I'll just-
identified it in your inventory,
Yeah.
so it's under necklace, and you don't need to be attuned to it. It does not require attunement because it's just an expendable item.
Very nice.
How many beads does it have?
Yes, there's what did I roll? Shit.
I'm just gonna put it in like
8.
parentheses. All right, so
Oh
parentheses.
my.
8.
Yeah, I had a good roll on it.
Oh,
You
very
can
good.
use an action to detach up to 60 when it reaches its end. Holy shuma!
Yeah.
You can hurl multiple beads or even the whole necklace.
Oh, that'd be.
Throw a fireball.
Imagine just
for
being like, it's like, this is my insurance policy.
Yep.
nobody moves or he
Um,
gets the necklace.
So what we'll do is we'll wrap up tonight's session. You guys made it to the bridge right there. I'll show you. I'll circle it for you. The bridge right there. Continue your trek to the pool encampment.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We'll see what next session brings next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for common boys. I know that some of us are kind of either sick, tired, just beaten. So I appreciate you all sticking her out.
100%.
Absolutely.
Clan
Thanks.
Gate 2023.
We got
Plenty.
we got 2 new subs tonight too.
Lucky Pearl.
Just to throw that out there. Got 2 new
Subs?
2 new subscribers.
Nice.
Very cool. Thank you guys for sticking around and taking a look at everything, and we'll be back next week same time.
Promise
But
we won't be saying flesh pouch as much.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
about
true.
that one. I feel like that's a thing now. So,
Yes.
until next time, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Goodbye.